Today's a good day.
Bank that button.
You jazzing?
Random twice.
You like jazz?
Jazz is
Not really.
alright. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Why don't you like jazz, Kate? Please
Just
tell me
not
in
my cup of
excruciating
tea.
detail.
Just
Not
not
mine
my
either.
cup of tea.
Not gonna lie.
That's not
I think of music, I don't think of
Piano?
listening to jazz.
The only kind of jazz I like is Persona 5.
So then you do like
That's
jazz.
fair.
Yeah, but that's
like
just a
Persona
specific
5.
type of jazz.
But still jazz.
That's still jazz.
Yeah. But as a
I
whole,
hate
nah,
jazz
not
except
really.
this one part of jazz.
You can hate like
The rest of-
most vegetables, but like
All
one
of
vegetable.
it.
Like what? Come on.
I like potatoes.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say I
Nothing
hate
else.
vegetables. Did someone say jazz? Exactly, Alex. He did say jazz.
You like jazz?
We're talking about
Yeah.
jazz and if people like it or not, and I think we do.
Actually, I'm trying to think. No, I think the music I'm remembering had more blues feel than jazz.
Oh my god, I nearly died.
Some of it did actually, but
Don't do that. Don't nearly die. You love jazz? That's great. Everyone should
Yeah,
like
you know-
something.
I think I remember hearing like jazz
Controversial
motifs
take.
and stuff like that in Star Rail actually that I really liked.
Another point on the
Take it
key
away.
is a liable. Welcome back.
No, I just
everyone.
like specific stuff. I don't like all vegetables. I just happen to like a few.
How many is a few? in
You're
comparison?
liar. Hands on fire moments
What is,
going on right now.
what is the
Two.
ratio?
Yeah, then don't say I don't like vegetables, just say I like these vegetables.
It's easy to say I don't like these vegetables at all because it's just like fuck it. This entire category
Guys.
worthless.
I believe in you.
Okay.
What?
Wow. Okay. Wow. Such a
Wow.
joke.
Wow.
Wow.
Hello everyone, welcome
Wow.
back to Chapter 47 of Guardians Rebirth. It's a homebrew D&D campaign based on isekai things. Who would have thought we've had more of this than Echoes this year so far? Not me.
It's a big tear. Big sad.
This is a big set. It's criminal what's happening to
This is the
Echoes.
main
It's
show
such
now.
a bullying fucking thing.
It was happening a lot to you guys, so it makes sense.
It just got fucking slammed. And then I'm like,
Back to
alright.
back to back.
And then I'm like, hey, what a good number to start on. Exactly. And it's like, it's like, we're doing like a workshop. They're talking to a bunch of warlords about a thing that happened. So it's like, just like episode 1 of Star Wars. Like, you talking about the
Oh, hell
Federation
yeah.
trade deals. It's a great place to start.
Yeah,
But
you're
yeah,
some diplomatic
Look,
politics.
you should just be lucky that I'm here right now. You know what day it is today?
March 7th, the funny game
Yeah, let's go.
video.
Oh,
I didn't even
okay.
think of that.
Yeah, that. Okay.
March 7th, be with you.
I was
No.
like, why is that important?
No.
So yeah, Echoes was gonna happen next week, and then I got another birthday to go to, which they planned to an evening thing. So I was like, okay, we'll
You
get
should
one.
stop.
And then I said last time, I was like, I think I'll skip Brad this year just to give Echoes a chance. And then everyone hated that idea.
AJ, we can't
Shut
keep
that shit
skipping
down.
Brad.
Huh?
We can't keep skipping Brad. It's good.
We skipped it once. We skipped Brad once.
That's
And if
one
you skip
too
it
many.
again, then you keep skipping it. Stop skipping Broad Agent.
Look, you can skip
creates
it.
a
We're done by
pattern?
now.
I
We're
don't
done by
hate.
now. You can skip it.
I don't hate.
AJ
He
hates
just
Broad.
wants to get off more writing so he doesn't have to do more D&D writing.
There's nothing to write about, bro. The stuff I had for what's happening in Broad, I had that when I fucking made Broad.
Last year. Yeah, true. Yeah, you got a point because all of it was about that ending.
No, I meant Darian wants to get out of having to write for Echoes.
Oh,
So he's like,
Darian wants us to play Brad. That's a month of work I don't have to do.
We barely
Let's go
have
to
to
stream.
we barely have to do any work for Echoes right now. We're waiting on choices to be made. We've got ideas. Anyway.
Yeah.
Which is great because they're gonna have a choice. We're gonna do maybe part of the choice, and then we're gonna stop for a fucking month.
Yep.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. It's my fault.
I was the one who brought it up. I was like, oh, you Broad, you should play Broad.
No,
it's
I
fine."
always have Broad in mind, like for April. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's
It was
funny.
like, bruh? Question mark?
Broad.
Bruh. Alright.
I just like pester him until he eventually caves.
We have delayed a little bit because me and Darren got caught up in STS2 and delayed our evening for a little bit, and Kay was coming home from a late
Caught up
shift.
in work.
So, yeah, let's get
I
started.
had to do last minute schedule adjustments, and I was like, okay, I've got to fix that before leaving.
Well, one thing before getting started, play STS2. It's real fucking good. It's fun. It's a good game.
I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
I'm not gonna lie, AJ.
Mm.
We're gonna get to Monday, and it's gonna be like, all right, time to do D&D writing. I'm like, or.
Or
Hear me out.
We can just both play
Unless...
SCF2.
I am
What if we
Gonna
just
be
play
down
Spire
to
instead?
fucking play Slay the Spire instead.
It's actually only $33. What the fuck? That's cheap.
Yeah, it's
Full
All the more
fucking
reason
awesome.
for you guys to play Broad, because then Monday is no writing. Just fucking play.
We're
Slay
playing
the Spire.
our first playthrough for the both of us is we're both playing Iron Chud together on as against like this is our first runs ever, and we just have 2 different builds already. We have shenanigans going on. I played the Silent. Silent's great. I love the Silent. They made shivs real good. There's a new rare card that plays all of your exhausted shivs. So
Yeah, I just got that card in my run.
so you go ham, you go dummy.
I also, for fun, I just got the card that makes all my shivs do an extra 6 damage, and then I do that, so I'm dealing like 18 10 damage shivs.
And there's another one.
Alright.
There's fan out that lets all shivs hit every target on the board. So, and it gives you 5 shivs when you do that. So yeah, shivs still strong. I thought they were gonna. I looked at Blade Dance. Blade Dance exhaust now. Doesn't matter. We've got fucking. We got trick thing. Whatever. We've got a good engine. Anyway, that's enough gushing about a good game that was always going to be good. It had very little chance to be bad. They took what was good about STS1 and then was like, what if we just did it again? And everyone was like, fantastic.
What if we did it again, but also added the multiplayer we added in for the board game?
It's like, you know what? That's smart.
Very well, proceed.
Hey guys, my game's ready. I'm actually gonna go play that.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, without a multiplayer run, okay, let's do this.
Yeah, sure.
The other two can walk
No.
before we play. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll yell at each other in game here, but then we'll just team up and so it's bad.
Oh, the worst kind of people to play games in the same call with.
Previously in
What'd I
Guardians
do?
Rebirth, the party had to immediately deal with a number of dwarves trying to find out what was going on. Haita began by setting up a narrative of the party fighting a Dwergar, and Monty walking off down the path of Chikiryu. He asked for the miners to set up a proper barricade for the path leading into the deep dark. Kaede and May went to the miners' rest spot and found a secret cache, taking a mana pearl and some gems, and finding a war pick from a Dwergar. This turned out to be a miner's secret cache as opposed to their enemies, and some of the items were returned. As Jarul, the foreman of the mine, was convinced that the party's story regarding the true nature of Monty. Let's just turn the volume down. He opted for the others to rest as he set up procedures for locking the place down and closing down for the time being. When Mayu and Haito entered the rest stop, she immediately grabbed a shard of pride and used it on herself. Once doing so, she went through the ritual showing the progression of her pride and the fusing of Broda with her soul. Meanwhile, tensions were high as accusations and truth bombs were centered around the 3 remaining people, leaving Haito and Kaede in a heated discussion, and May picking up the pieces that she had been missing on a variety of situations. A more prideful and complete Mayu woke up and had a deep conversation trying to figure out what happened and repair the vibe that was thoroughly ruined by talking to Kaede, not allowing her to dismiss the conversation. Afterwards, the party had walked their way to the Warlord's tower in the meeting room, ready to discuss what happened with the 2 remaining Warlords. Let's change the screen. Boop. So, we do have a map, but I will do show the map because something visual.
Even if we
If
don't
I-
use it for combat, we have a map.
I did make it.
I
Might as well show it off.
will, as much as I probably won't do a whole heap of role-playing at this point thing, because I get really fucking nervous with this sort of stuff. So, I'm gonna let you guys fire away with it and hope that You can save us.
It's okay, honey. I'm pretty sure last session ended with, okay, you guys can talk about what you're gonna do next time, and everyone just turned in the call and looked at me and was like, all right, Darian, you're doing it.
You got this, right, buddy?
I'm sorry, I had a shutdown.
Come on, face of the party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus
you
3 charisma
get-
face the party.
Thoroughly, like,
No, this is what I said
Thoroughly
last time. Haito is not the face of the party. Darian is the face of the party.
I'll take it.
usually how it goes.
So yeah, sitting across from the bottom line is the four of you plus Jarul in the middle. Opposite you on the left is blah blah blah. Junrock Mitralis, I believe. That's coming from my brain. Let's make sure my brain is correct with my notes.
Yeah, that's right.
Junrock's rings a bell.
Junrock's definitely right.
Jun-
Mitralis?
Junrock.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes, Junrock Mitralis, a mountain dwarf. They seem to be wearing the same sort of equipment as his associate, Warlord Saxa Maxel, which is a minotaur. Her horns are sort of stumpy and square, as opposed to proper ox horns a minotaur would have. But they're both wearing this very sort of purplish, not super regal, but very like a very formal dress. It's got a bunch of like fine metals entwined with the silk to make up like the stitching. So it's got a bunch of silver and bits of gold strung along the place. You can recognize it from the scrap that you've got that this is the same sort of regiment that they wear, being in this position. Get away from this already. That was very like, it was a PC music, but it was very, very fast paced and not necessarily what's going on here.
Could be.
It could be. Not right now, but it could be. Yeah, as this sort of, they sit down and, well, they were seated before you arrived, and you all sat down awkwardly wherever you wished to.
I just had to right in the center.
I'll go next to host. Okay, never mind.
Oh, no. We can
There's a
sit
seat on each
next to
side.
him, left and right. It's fine. I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah. If he goes in the middle, for some reason I was thinking the guy we're with was in the middle.
Haito, the bestie, and the girlfriend. It's the way it is. And then Kaede up to the side like, fuck these guys.
Also, me sitting next to Kaede might be a bit tense right now.
Yeah, I
House
think
on the middle.
Because
I think at the
I was like,
moment-
oh, I don't know if I want to sit next to Kaede.
I think at the moment Kaido's not really like steady, but also just like, because like the room's not like big, right? Like she can
No.
like still be like close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she'll probably just do that. Like a little bit step back from people. Like,
Where does the accept?
Or if you stay where you are now, it'd be quite the power play to sit in Monty's old chair.
Where-
It would be great.
Wait, where is the accept button? Hello?
It's just like, this is
Lord.
our seat now. We
He's
took
like-
place in the
Don't.
party.
In the Warlord Council.
It works if I'm on
Sorry,
the
is anyone
DM
using
side.
this?
It works if I'm on the
That's how the
DM
laws
side.
work.
Is this seat taken?
Oh,
can I
that's
can I
weird.
just sit here?
That's weird.
how dare you, you monster.
This is how the laws
Oh.
work here, right? If you kill them,
And
it's
now
yours.
for my
Yeah. Well, in that case, I mean, you should sit there because the Monty that was sitting there, you've now put in your soul.
You know, it's like
Correct.
king is dead, long live the
That's-
king.
That is technically still your seat.
Do you want his robes? I have his robes. Which I need to dump somewhere at some point.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Alright.
We've heard some troubling news from my mine. If you could explain what's happening.
Alright. To begin with, I reckon this would be the fastest method of explanation. And I just reach into my coat, flick the card for the Amulet of Thoughts, the Medallion of Thoughts, and just put the medallion on the table. And go, if either of you would like to do this the efficient way, it would take some time in order to attune to it, but this is a Medallion of Thoughts. It would let you read the account directly from our minds. Feel free to... I just push it across the table. It has 2 uses left today. Each use lasts 10 minutes if you aren't aware, and in that time you can skim through the thoughts of those around you. So, for instance, you could take the 10 minutes to skim through all of our recent memories of the events that just happened. Then you could pass to your companion. We wait another hour for the reattunement, and then they could do the same thing.
I'm not going to waste 2 hours of my time. Tell me what happened.
No, this is just so if you don't believe what I'm going to say, we have insurance where I can back it up. Like, stretches, cracks his knuckles, and goes, alright, from the top. We arrive in this town, mainly, as you know, for a job to get material for a trader far away. We already dealt with that deal. That, honestly, for us, was more of a cover. And by cover, I mean we were here because we had belief, through information given to us, that one of the Demon Lord Generals was in this city. This information was passed to us, and we decided to come here to investigate and act on it, as the Demon Lord, the Demon General, had an item of ours that we wish to recover. I'll look over at Kaide in case she wishes to produce the item. Don't actually say anything though. And go. Once we arrived here, we heard stories of the poor quality of the ore and some other information going around town. We thought it best to try to earn ourselves a bit of reputation, might not be the right word, by assisting with your ore issue. Since every time we kind of broached an idea or pushed out a little bit, we got such heavy resistance from individuals, we thought we'll look into the matters ourselves, which we did, as you are well aware. When we arrived in your mine, we found that the barricade you had built at the end of your mine had been in fact modified when it was constructed to conceal a hidden door. We went through this hidden door, found a bunch of Duragar and rust monsters that attacked us. We killed them. The rust monsters are gone, and so is the Duragar. While we were there, we found a tunnel heading deep, deep underground, and we went down that tunnel about an hour and a half without finding a single offshoot or anything at all. We then came back up, and we discovered a hidden passage. That passage led through a room with crystals that shocked you, a room full of creatures that dropped from the darkness and tried to suffocate you, and finally, I believe it was a hook horror and an umber hulk. I can't remember exactly. Creatures from the Underdark that attempted to accost us. Once we finally fought past them and reached the very end of... we fought past them and reached the very end of the corridor, there was a shrine. This shrine, or shrine gate, was barricaded up and covered in seals of sigils and seals of sealing written in Goblinoid. We broke the seals, went inside, and found a concealed shrine or place of worship for... Darian needs to get up his notes. This city, this is Dracun, right?
Yeah.
We had that yesterday.
I have... No, it might be in my main notes. I have 4 fucking note tabs. Just keep tracking all this.
Jesus, man. There's more than me.
Which god is this? Not Avira, Phazon. Was this... Not Taraki. There's too many no... Where is it? I had it written down.
I've got it. Chikiryu.
Chikiri, thank you.
Oh, that's what you're looking for. We're looking for the town name.
A shrine to Chikiryu. We discussed, and by discuss, we provided a ritual at said shrine, where we were able to have a brief conversation with Chikiryu, in which they explained that, well, some of the situation going on and how they were sealed and how now their essence was released, it should help the mountains in general, having them able to have their sway and not being locked away. We left and then came back out, having to get past the guards you posted up at the entrance, as you know. And then as we came out, we hid out in the city and tried to contact the Warlords. At the time, we believed that Junrock may have been involved in the situation with the Duragar from the Underdark and the Demon General. Given everything and the fact that it was your mine, we believed you might have been involved. We attempted to contact Saxa, to no response. We attempted to go to no progress, we would say. And then we contacted Monty. Was it Monty?
I think we did Monty then Saxa.
Yeah, it was
did
Monty
Monty
first.
and
Monty
then
didn't say
Saxa.
anything.
Yeah, we contacted Monty, then we contacted Saxa. Monty, a little while later, contacted us back and told us that the area was being monitored and he was aware of some influence going on. So we decided to get a meeting with him where we explained everything and tried to make a risk, a gamble in some way of proving to him the situation so that we could use someone to help us fix everything. This went, as you can tell, interestingly. Given that we went into the mine, he got us through the front door, we showed him the same situation with the crystal, we showed him the hidden passage, and then once we got back there, we were attacked, and he attempted to kill us, turning into the Demon General of Pride. We didn't really take for that, we defeated him, attempted to bring him out in one piece, but he didn't want us to have the ability to let you interrogate him, and so unfortunately he died. As one I'm talking, when I mentioned the different areas, I mentioned the chest we found back near the shrine and pull out the things we got from the chest. You know, the torn scrap of paper, the pendant. It's in the party inventory, I believe.
As you pull out
Yep.
a
think it
bunch
is
of
like that.
papers, what was blank before has now got meticulous notes written on all three of the Warlords.
Yep. I pull out a pile of parchment. I pull out the tuft of silver corded weave, like things like that, just placing them out on the table as I'm saying this. Always reaching into my coat and then like flicking the card to not reveal how I have these items. It's like card flick, place, card flick, place.
Like the card flick's like inside the coat.
Yeah, to conceal them. I'm placing them out and I go, after that, with him dead, and the fact that the last thing he tried to do was to call out for aid as Monty, we explained a situation to your miners, convinced them of the threat of the Duragar returning, which is still a problem, and convinced your foreman of the severity of the issue to get us to talk to you. So, now that I put it on the table, put my hand on the medallion of thoughts again and just slide it across the table. If you'd like verification.
They slide it back and just like, hey, it's your memories. What's that gonna prove? It's just gonna say what you just said. That doesn't prove anything. This is more substantial than whatever you're thinking. He looks at the paper and brings it, and they start reading it.
It mentions the medallion does have the option of prying deeper into someone's memories, allowing you to look past the surface level thoughts if the user can fight back against it, which we would not, allowing you to pry into those, even if others would not want that normally, but it is your choice. I'm not going to force you. Frankly, I'm not a big fan of the idea of prying into someone's mind against their consent. We got this trinket in a chest in the desert, with a lot of dead mummies, I believe it was, ghouls, some snakes.
So those papers used to be blank.
I
I'm questioning
also,
it.
Hyper doesn't mention it. Like he doesn't actually say anything like about that, as if he already knew they were there. But he's like, oh, also I should probably mention as well. We are in fact the 4 heroes who are here to help defeat the Demon General. Feel free to contact whoever you want to try and verify that.
They like look over
Can I?
this. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I guess, like, when I noticed that the blank papers now have stuff on them, I just want to try and, like, peer over to see what's written on it.
Yeah,
as it's like being passed to them.
There's a whole bunch of just details about the three of them. You can probably tell that this was Broda looking at trying to see what goes on with like the three top people here, and then finding out which one was the easiest to assimilate.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
I had to assume he's like, just thinking in his head, he's like, this is probably covered by an illusory script spell or something like that was concealing the nature of the writing, unless in
Yeah.
specific
Which
circumstances.
dispelled upon death.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
But again, he doesn't want to say that because he can't prove that.
Yeah.
As they look over it, there is some expressions like very like confused and then a little like shocked. As sort of Hydra says this last bit about like the medallion, as like either he's picking it up or one of them is just like, I'm surprised none of you are deaf, because this one is. We don't want it. And is like, this man likes to chat too much. As
I
they
just smile at that.
both go through these documents and they read, and yeah, when they're both looking at the ones that are own, there are like a lot, and as they're reading, Jarul is just like, after they explained it to me, we had another look around and we saw what was going on. I saw the core, I guess, of him. It was different to the ones that I've seen from monsters. I don't know where it is now, but suffice to say, I think they weren't lying about anything. They brought up a couple of instances about like the quality of the ore, and Junrock is just like,
Fix that, by the way.
and he's just like, why are
Yo.
you talking about this? And like Saxa looks over a little like concerned, like it turns out that because the door was not the seal wasn't the door, the seal was a door, they could get in, and they said that some mimics had taken over some of the tools and carts, so that registered why some of the efficiency and quality was lessened because of their acidic nature. And he's just sort of looking up at that, peering down at his notes and considering it. Saxa is sort of both like looking at the notes, saying like that they're very detailed and the various. She's a lot less expressive than Junrock. When you like see like when Junrock is like bewildered, he zooms back, he like pushes the paper back, like grabs his glasses to check again. But every time like Saxa signs something that's like a little bit off, you just see a single eyebrow raised, and then it goes back down. And they sort of look at the other evidence as like, that looks like one of our personal pockets. That makes sense. As they sort of finish looking at it, she's finished her documents first. She seems to be a very efficient, like, person, and she sort of just stares at, like, high tones, like, I entirely believe you.
Why, thank you.
And Junrock's just like, why? It's like, because they can't fabricate all of this. It's talked about some of, like, my morning routine. None of you know about that.
I would point out we've been in town for, I believe this is our third day in this town. So it would be quite difficult for us to fabricate this level of information with the sheer minute window of time we have been here. Also, congratulations, we've been in this town for 3 days and we've already fixed 2 major issues. You're welcome.
A slight nudge in the shin for that.
There's very much an eyebrow raise and a very much a don't push it look from Saxa.
I believe you. Don't push it.
He takes a bit to recognize everything. It's just like, I mean, it makes sense. Do you know what he was doing?
What he was doing?
I
I'm
don't
assuming
believe-
given the level of influence you all have over the materials and quality of the entire continent, any amount of sway and influence over that level of supply could seriously affect any war effort if he were to, for instance, lower the quality of materials being used to make high-grade weapons and armor right before an assault were to happen somewhere other country. How would they protect against it? If he were to funnel said materials in through smuggle them out of the city towards the Demon General's armies and provide them to their other side, well, it looks like they have two advantages now. We have poor quality and they have great quality. So, I'm going to assume it was a case of destabilizing the country and weakening the continent as a whole. Also,
It's
probably
Just
Or-
quick questions. Like we know about the whole like what is the Underdark called in this world again?
Deep Dark.
Deep Dark, and we're privy to that as well. I think we realize that it's the Dwergar come from the Deep Dark, and
Yeah.
that tunnel was clearly going down to it.
Yeah.
My guess is that he was working with the Dwergar, and if he wasn't already, he may have been working on getting ore down that way through the Dwergar into passages that pop up anywhere to more of his kind,
Or if
maybe more
they
generals.
wanted, you could bring a whole heap of monsters from the Deep Dark to take over this place.
Given this is an island, if they were to take it, taking it back would be incredibly difficult.
That is
Quite
my
depend-
biggest concern. He's dead now, so
Sucks.
It would also, it would also not be surprising considering the previous Demon General we have faced was on a conquest that is just trying to supply to others who might be doing similar things.
Yeah, the previous one had taken a town.
Dramatis was about ready to.
It was-
Oh, there was the place that he took before that. What was I think that one? And was about to take Dramatis.
No,
City of
Marcanus is the
Cockin-
desert.
Marcanus. Dramatis. Why am I thinking Dramatis?
I think
What is
I think
that?
you're confusing this place with just Dramus and
Yeah.
Marcanus.
That's right.
Which is
Yeah,
fair.
You're fusing them.
Marcanus.
And it was the city of
Yeah,
Cochin
the-
that had been destroyed.
Yes.
That's it. Yep, good job.
I heard about that. What's everyone's languages?
It's a good
Uh,
question.
I have a lot,
Celestial,
so I'll go
Common,
last.
Celestial, Common, Elven, Australian, and Japanese.
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Yeah, Common, Druidic, Sylvan, and I guess also Japanese.
I assumed Common was kind of Japanese in a sense.
Or if
Uh,
if Common is not Japanese, then probably also English.
Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Goblin, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see as Saxa sort of turns and starts speaking in another language that none of you understand.
Ah.
And both these two dwarves and the two minotaurs at the back leave the room.
Comprehend language.
God, I wish I'd. I actually had. I'm pretty sure I had comprehend languages in my other spell book.
You
That we
did,
lost.
actually.
Yep, I lost it.
Well then, we must thank you for what you've done. We'll provide the full investigation on Monty's mine and case list, I guess, for the last couple months. I don't know. We have to find out how far back he was replaced.
I'm assuming there's not much of a lead from the documents in front of you.
These look most of actually sort of pass it back over. So it seems to be mainly just routines, things that we do. Wasn't much of a date situation.
I see.
I am. My sympathies for the loss of a fellow Warlord. I'm not sure what became of the real Monty, but my guess is, unless they were taken to the deep dark, I'm going to guess that he was killed. Which is, I'm sorry about that. Sorry that we weren't able to get to this sooner and help.
What would you have done exactly? Would have been here to protect.
You're right. We probably wouldn't have been able to figure it out. The Demon Lord of Pride was quite clever, quite cunning. I feel like the transition to Monty was done seamlessly.
Almost perfect. In fact, it was.
Doesn't even flinch at that. 'Cause that's 100% in my head, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like... Oh, yeah, no, there's like... Probably a blink of like a moment where it's like almost like she's sort of having like a... Not a daze, but kind of like a blink, sort of... You know, like something stuck in your eye sort of thing.
I'm glad I don't have that. Jesus. Yep.
Okay.
Well, then, if you've got nothing else, you can leave.
Okay. We made our business with you beforehand, and if that is that, then thank you for your time. Thank you for listening.
Unless there's any reason for us to stay in this town further, we'll probably be moving on. And I've dealt with this issue, there are many more to deal with. So, I'm assuming in the morning we will be gone from your city. If you want us to not leave, let us know.
Additionally, while we wish not intervene further into your personal affairs and all that, if you do need our help, well, just contact us.
Nod.
Now or later, if anything comes up in the future, feel free.
And if you hear and only request if you hear anything else about murmurings or inklings of any of the demon generals, to please let us know.
Runrock sort of half-heartedly raises a hand and then gets up and trudges off, and Saxy gives a nod and is like, if anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, just give a nod.
Good luck on all of your business in the future. She sort of bows politely and gets up to leave.
I think it up as well. He said goodbyes, he's already said his thing. So just waiting when the others get ready to go, he just starts to leave.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't stick up to my phone myself.
Yeah, I'll get up and just be like, thank you for your time. And give an awkward wave as it turns out.
Yeah, so leaving, turn to Haito and just be like, you handled that pretty well.
Oh my god, you were amazing in there!
Thank you. And also, yes.
No, roll.
Okay.
I reckoned. I did not believe they would actually take advantage of the thought medallion. Frankly, as he flicks it back into a card and tucks it away, I was hoping they wouldn't. I have a feeling it would raise a lot more questions than we are ready to really answer if they dug deeper than we asked them to.
So it's the what time of day is it right now? Yeah. Do we think we'll stay just another night, just for a good rest in a nice bed, or should we leave right now?
I was going to suggest we have at least one more night of rest, purely because I would like to get, just in the case that we do come across the shrine on the way back for Daring checks notes again. If we happen to pass the shrine for
The Amber Eyes,
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever it was.
no, the Amber Horse, it was like the
No,
tiger.
the wooden tiger.
The eyes.
That's the one.
Tar something.
If that was what we thought that thing was, because yeah, I'm assuming it probably was the Amber Eyes. that we saw
Taraki.
was probably that. Taraki.
Yeah. If we happen to pass by the area with Taraki, I reckon now that we're in less of a rush time-wise, we can spend a bit of time to search and see if we can find the shrine, as I feel like it would save us a lot of hassle in the future if we got it sorted out sooner rather than later. And in that situation, I would like to have all my spells and abilities at my disposal.
I'd also like to get a proper night's rest where we're not being hunted for crimes that we didn't really do. And also, like, it might be nice to just stay around just to make sure everything's okay before we leave. I know one day is probably not going to make much of a difference, but regardless, my mind at ease.
I just nod in agreement. It would feel awfully horrible. I wish we could stay longer to assure that things were going to go perfectly here, but we do unfortunately have other matters to attend to. Aside from turning in a quest, we probably want to report everything that happened here to the Daimyo, and then we need to, get back to the finishing off this quest, and potentially looking into the other two countries, as if there's something happening in the south and in the east, and we know there was activity in the central country, though we never managed to follow up on that. Disappeared before we could fix anything. And we have hints that if something's going on in the west, probably something in the north as well, we don't really want to sit on our laurels.
Now that we've got Sol and Luna back, I'd like to go to the west to see if we can help Atsushi.
That's also where I
There's
believe
a
my
potential
staff was
there.
taken.
I think that's a good idea. So, we're not going to be staying in the place we stayed at last night, I'm guessing.
I mean,
so,
we don't have to because we, don't have to just go to the first place we find. We can look around a bit more now.
Yeah, let's.
And stay in a much
do
nicer
that.
brothel.
Just give him daggers.
Just
No.
like scoffs.
What? We don't have to go to the first place we find, right?
So we can find an inn.
Let's get something a little bit nicer.
I thought the
I did
cushions were
kind
quite
of-
comfortable.
The cushions weren't the
I-
problem.
I know I wanted to get something from the city that we were at before to get something made, but I'm just not going to have the money for that at this point, so I feel like maybe that's a future endeavor. Because she wanted to get mithril armor done or something like that, but I don't have the money. I have 2,000, but I'm going to need like way more, so...
Are we getting paid for solving their thing? They didn't ask us to, so I guess they're not offering
hell
a
no.
reward.
They're not
And-
fucking offering. They're hell no.
Trust,
Yeah, but there's no like,
Trust
oh,
me.
you did help us. Here's an apology, and you did actually help us, so here's a reward.
Yeah, no,
Trust-
I have a
trust
feeling-
me, with the fact that we don't have like the most like substantial evidence in the world, we probably just go, "Hey, this makes sense, thank you," but we still need to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
We very think you didn't just go in there and murder Monty.
And also,
I
even
don't-
if we do,
Which is all we need, honestly.
if we do report this all to the Daimyo, I reckon she's going to be a good job, bugger off kind of attitude. She's probably not
Yes.
going to actually give us anything for our time or effort because, well, I feel like, given how much of a taskmaster she appears to be, this is just free labor for her.
I think that the Warlords are business people, and we concluded business with them before. All of this, if they can find we meddled in their affairs, so they're a bit annoyed at that. We certainly helped them, but I think it's best if we just stay a night. We just go back to that city. Yeah, explain to the Daimo what happened, and then leave this country. Let's just go back and hand our quest in and get. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should go and do some floors. Who wants to do some floors?
About that, I do want to check out the labyrinth in
I'm not looking for therapy right now.
I do want to check out the labyrinth in the store in the capital here, purely to see what the difference is between the previous two labyrinths, since the first two were quite different from each other. On top of that, once we get back into, I don't know why I keep calling it Avira, right? No, not Avira. Once we get back to Koryu,
Yeah, that's it.
once we get back to Koryu, we should probably, at least I think, we should try to go down to the 5th level of their labyrinth. From what we heard, there was some kind of system where once you get down to the 5th floor, you can get there quicker in the future. And I believe there's probably a reason why there's probably a very important connection between the labyrinths and the demon lord. I did want to do some research into if anyone has ever reached the bottom of the labyrinth, and I have a feeling I already am going to know the answer to that, but I want to confirm it.
I'm assuming your assumption is no.
My assumption is yes, and the individuals who reached the bottom floor last time were the last 5 heroes.
Right, yes, that
4
would
of
make
whom
sense.
left. So,
That, and it's been so long since they've even been here, who knows if that information is still around.
Exactly.
I must
But
say,
before all
go
that,
down there to get some good stuff to sell, stretch our muscles a little bit, and prepare for the next hike.
and in the future, if things go well, our next hike will be a much shorter journey home, because I am very close, and I mean very close, to making it so we do not have to spend so much time trudging between city to city. I almost have the access to the teleportation circle spell.
That would be really nice.
That would be useful.
Incredibly so. I would love that, personally.
Whilst we're walking and talking,
I'll
roll a perception to see if I can spot a nice looking sort of place to stay.
I will also point out I still have no gold. I am broke still.
Yeah, I gotcha, baby. Yeah, just something that's not like super bougie, but like just on that like middle level. Like it's nice. Not too much.
Like, as I said before, there's not super much in this town. It's very much a working town. So there is the Metal Pail, but by far the most like luxurious looking place is the Golden Lady, the brothel that you were in last time.
I knew it.
How great!
She does see it. It's like one of those things where we're like walking around, kind of like looking for stuff, and it's just like we keep passing by it, and she's just like keeps looking over, sees like other places that are just not as nice, looks over again, is like.
It's literally those 2 places to stay in. There is the Metal Pail, which is like an inn. It's alright. And then there is the Golden Lady, which is the brothel.
They're rolling inside on the party.
Metal Pail it is.
It's like an inside. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what this. Oops, that's the wrong class. You know what? It doesn't matter. The stats are the same. This is 16 insight. What are people's eyes mostly pointing towards? And I'm assuming it's going to be the Metal Pail.
Hold on, let me actually look at my stats real quick. I need to remind myself that I am exhausted.
I remember. Do I like brothels or not? Says Kay, looking at her notes.
-3.
I'll say, as my is attempting to gauge people's things, May's looking at the Metal Pail, I reckon you look over at Haito. Haito meets your eyes and just quirks one eyebrow with a little like slight smile for a second, and then just looks away like there was never a little exchange of information there.
Before you look away, you see a glint of badness. Of like, she's thinking the same thing.
I mean, as a recurring joke, when we had to stay in the brothel, I think Haito snuck over to you in the middle of the night as we were sharing the room and was like, "It's okay, we'll have fun next time." And so you were looking at all the stuff, and he was like, "Maybe next time." Wink, nudge, and then went back to his cushions and went to sleep.
It's a longing sigh as he sees a new thing. He's like, ah, next time.
So the metal pail, right?
Patience.
Yep. Metal pail.
Oh, God.
I will say with that 16, it's probably worth mentioning.
Mhm.
Kaido very much still is on like a more back foot of talking at the moment.
Yeah, no, I
You could probably tell at that 16 though, it didn't matter what people wanted to do. She already had a place that she was going to go to, and it was going to be just a normal inn.
she assumed that like you were going to most likely go off on your own and just get some space from all of us.
Be pretty bang on the money with that, I think. It looks like she's trying to look around for a place.
She sort of like, as we're heading towards the metal pail, she's sort of like, I'm assuming you're sort of like distancing a little bit by that point, like sort of moving a little bit further away from the group.
Yeah, because I imagine, like, Framos as a sort of walk and talk-esque things, it's like, with the three of you's kind of, like, around each other pretty consistently, and just with everything that's happened, it's like there's, every minute, it's like just an extra half step back. And it's just, like, slowly just lagging a little bit behind, but not by a huge amount. She's still in earshot, she's still in conversation, like, sort of range, but it's just, over time, it just gets further and further.
If like as sort of people start to head into the metal pail and like you're a step behind, she's sort of like kinda like almost naturally sort of stops, like say she's sort of holding the door, she just turns around to you and it's just like, you need to get your space now, don't you? You go and get your space and just prepare for the trip. If you need me, I'm gonna be at the Golden Lady. I'd knock first, but if you need me, you're not alone.
Thing.
And she just pulls you into like a sort of a hug, but not like a you've got space to get away if you need to, but she just like gives you like a quick sort of warm hug, and it's just
I think initially there is like a slight, like almost not backstep, but like that motion as if it was going to be before like the hug connects, and then just kind of non-movement after that.
I think depending, you know what? Do you want to roll an insight?
Sure.
Go for it.
There's no mask here, there's no anything. This makes most sense to me. A 10!
10's pretty. You can tell there's less of a hesitance behind her movements, but with a 10, that's probably all you can get. Like there's like a level of like, before she might have done that, they'd be like that, oh, should I? Oh, they probably don't want this, you know. Like, she acts, she speaks, she does what she wants to do. Like, within, like, respectful ranges. But,
Yeah.
like, she's just like, you need your out, you do what you need to do, this is where I'll be. But heads into the metal pail, I guess, for like a drink and some food.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think a lot of that still has Kaede on a bit of a shock factor.
Yeah.
It still feels very different to the normal.
Mm.
And something to her specifically that just it's hard to process.
Yeah.
But I think after like a small little beat, she'll be able to walk through. She'll probably just pay for her room, go straight up to it, and then just dip out. I think, like through the window, like rooftop to rooftop. She's just wanting to get away for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just find the other two wherever they've gone.
I assume we're all together. Or, like, yeah, if
Yeah.
you just hung back there, we're just like a bit further up.
It was like chatting at the bottom of the stairs, like, I am so glad this is finally over. Like,
Yeah.
frankly, there was always that risk that all of them were in on it, and oh, it would be
Mhm.
such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm just glad we weren't killed or arrested.
I mean, I kind of sat in the middle of the room in case they attempted to kill us, and I could just thunderwave them all away right away. But I didn't want to do that, but it was an option I did have on disposal.
I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not get
Yeah.
into fights with people that are just. Well, I mean, if they'd been turned, which I didn't think that'd be the case because it's like the Demon Lord was. It's one thing he took the form of one. I don't think that there's multiple of them that could do that unless he put some kind of spell on them. And considering he's gone, then the spell would have dissipated. So anyway,
Yes, maybe if they
Kaide's-
were involved, it wouldn't be anymore.
Kaide just needs a little bit of space. She's I know that stuff went on before, so I think we all need to do our thing to get ready for the trip that's ahead of us. And what she needs right now is to just have a little bit of space.
Fine by me.
No issues at all with that.
Cool. It's like,
Let's go rest.
yeah, it's early, but
I mean, getting
Yes.
a nice meal, getting to sit down and put our legs up and not be running around the city all day. I'd like that.
That's still rest. That is rest.
Exactly.
Rest is more than just being asleep.
this is true. This is very true. This is very, very, very true.
And who knows, after having
Very
a chance to
true.
sit down,
Very, very true.
after having a chance to sit down, rest our legs for a bit, maybe we'll have the opportunity now that we're not stressed out or on a job to go for a walk around the city and really enjoy the sights, you know, or just enjoy the ambience of not being under fire. But for now,
Or investigating.
sit and eat, I think.
Yeah, get some food. We'll go for, like, if people want to go for a little walk, I'm happy to go for a walk with everyone, and then we can have a little nap, get ready for the trip. I think we're all stocked. How are we doing for rations? I forget where our rations. You've got the rations.
I just checked my toes, all of them.
I always have them all. Where's my
Yeah,
rations list?
I hate ticking them off.
It's
So we
97.
have 37 days of feed for the animals. So we have 97 days of food for us. So I think we're okay.
Which,
Okay, we're good for food.
yeah, divided by 4 is what, like 20 days?
Yeah.
Give or
That's
take.
easy.
Almost 25 days worth of food each. If we had 3 more
That's-
rations.
Yeah, oh
Nothing
yeah.
else really here that we can sort of get, so we don't really need to do any shopping. Just
Nope.
get some fresh air.
I have no money anyway.
I don't have much money
That's-
for shopping anyway. I can get basic
got you both
adventuring
covered.
supplies, but
I got
I
you
mean, I've
both
got
covered.
some money. Just like, yeah, I can get basic adventuring supplies, but nothing fancy.
And we
I
get
got
quite a
you
payout
covered.
once I finally sell all of these. I like shake the bag full of all the cores. Which,
Yeah.
as a loose statement, we have 8, 10, 13, 15, 16, 19, 20 cores that we can sell.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. That'll be nice.
very. And I'll immediately
And
spend
will we
all of
tell
my money.
What's his face that we've got the deal for him?
Should probably give a sending his way to let him know once we've maybe tomorrow, or if someone has the spell slot available, we can just boop, send
I
it
don't
over,
have to
tell them
That's
that
a
he.
good question. I
am the wrong
have-
class for it.
I am the right class. I don't have the spell slots. No, I kind of used up 2 of them earlier today, and then I think I must have used all of them for something. No, I can't remember. I definitely tapped in that level of potency as spell.
Perfectly fine. Like, we can do this tomorrow. I don't think he's expecting anything to arrive for at least a week, if not longer. So it's not like we're in a rush to let him know ahead of time. Hey, we did this. Thumbs up.
I will say that tomorrow I'm planning on going back to Flower Girl mode. Feels a lot more comfortable for me. So I won't have access to the ability to send that anymore.
I
Unless
can do
you
it
really need
tomorrow,
me to.
or at least sometime.
Okay, that works.
At least while we're traveling back to the mainland.
Yeah.
I'll probably need a short rest once we get there, because I kind of need to be my own axe beak right now.
Oh
True.
yeah. Forgot about
But
that.
I can look, I can change in the morning to send the message, and then once we get back to the stables and you guys pick up yours, I can take a little break to readjust.
Because we can change on short rests, right? Is that what?
Long rest.
That
All right. Okay.
it is long rest. I thought
You can
that
change-
it
you
is
can-
short rest.
You can change short rest, you can't change your sync as long rest.
Yeah, your XP's long rest. You can swap
Yeah, the XP is long rest.
up and short.
Yeah, but I can change class.
Oh,
Or like which
right,
one I'm
cool.
using on short rest.
If that's okay with you, otherwise I can do it. I can
It's okay.
just because it's. I mean, you need the mobility. I'm only doing it because I don't really think I'm very helpful in
If
like.
you-
I'm
If you
able to
wanna-
bolster other people, but I just feel like I'm just sitting there like patting people on the shoulder and hoping that they don't die when I'm cleric, versus when I'm pedal knight. I feel like I'm actually making a difference in the fight.
Look, if you want to switch to it, look, someone's gonna have to switch anyway.
Hmm.
So it's all good.
Okay.
We'll probably
I'll
need some
switch.
time there anyway to pick up the axe beaks again and get them ready.
Yeah.
So it's alright, I can take care of it.
Okay. Yeah. I
Alright,
guess
that's the
like
food.
we just relax for a bit
Yep.
here, have some food, go for a walk. But yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking
Aye.
at the for someone else.
All good.
Good.
How dare you?
Kinda.
I
What's-
do
what's
have a
kinda doing?
scene,
Sorry.
actually, if I could.
Cool.
At some point, I imagine for where she goes, it's probably a little bit similar to when she first was around here, finding the spot where she had like the best sort of overview of everything. Just kind of staying on that higher up sort of elevation, just looking around. And I imagine after a few minutes, she would reach into the deck of cards that she has, and she would probably just be looking at the card which has the dual swords on it. Card containing Sol and Luna. Imagine, like, it's not an instant thing, it probably just takes a while, just slow little repairs of trying to come back from everything that happened in the mines. But eventually, I think she would just, almost as like a rip off the band-aid type thing, summon the weapons and slowly try to reattune to them.
After about an hour, you fully cement the connection that you had before with the two of them. Yeah, they're just laying in your hands.
I think initially she's a bit worried about speaking, about what they might think of her now, especially with the fragment of wrath within her, if they can even detect such a thing from the connection they have with me. And I think as well that hesitation does also come from the fact that she wasn't really the most attentive to them, especially at the time, like still not really like taking in what was happening, playing it on and not being real. She tries to figure out how to start the conversation, but for the first time in probably the longest time, she just doesn't know where to begin.
You just sort of sit there for like maybe 10-15 minutes after attunement. You just hear in your brain, this is like, "Oi, Luna, I think she's broken." It's like, no, she's just thinking about what to say. We've been gone for a bit. What does she have to say? Sorry that we lost you. That's all she has to say.
Like, I think at that, it's actually like a little bit of a small smirk. Probably the closest thing to a genuine smirk she's had in a while.
Please
Like,
take
sort
me
of
back,
a little bit of...
Lord Soul, and I will use you for good in killing the demon lord. That, all she has to say is that, and then you know it's good.
Part of me's wondering if I put you back.
Put me back? What, with him?
No. In the card.
No,
But-
that's fucked up. That's a fucked up thing to think, Kaede. We could still talk to your brain in the card, Kaede. It wouldn't help you at all.
No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it was a really bad situation.
Not just that. I didn't really give you guys a chance the first time. I feel like at least the best I can do is apologize for outright really ignoring you. The both of you.
She was ignoring
Probably-
us.
Probably you more.
She sort of looks at Luna. It's just like, I mean, she didn't really talk to us at all. I mean, there was stuff to talk about. I just want to kill the demon lord, and you like being sad. So, was there much to talk about? It's like, I would have liked a conversation. It's like, yeah, but you're boring and no one likes you.
Perhaps there may not have been much to talk about, but I still feel like there should have been more to at least get to know each other.
Okay, well, my name is Soul. I like to stab things, including the Demon Lord.
I think I have innate memory of that by just attuning to you.
And that's my sister. She's sad and no one likes her. It's like, stop. It's not very nice.
You're so mean
Some-
to me.
Some connection in me tells me that's a lie.
What do you know? You only know the sword that likes to stab things, including the Demon Lord.
Specifically the Demon Lord. Or including and or.
I'm actually not quite sure about that. I'm sure this body was created to do such a thing in the first place.
Yeah, but you know the sword. Like, I know my swords. It's like what Dak is. It's like, shut up! I'm a sword in name and in spirit.
Oh no, you've definitely
And you're
gone to the length of a sword now, for
you're
sure.
a pin.
Oh.
Just talking to Luna is like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thumbtack. You're only holding things up. That's why I'm gonna kill the Demon Lord, and you're just gonna be there.
At this point, she actively and intentionally makes it obvious that she's swapping her main hand to Luna.
Hey, no. I am cooler. No, I'm hotter. No. Please let me save the Demon Lord.
At that, there's actually like a eyebrow raise. Like, okay.
Listen, out of the two of us, I'm the one that wants to stab the Demon Lord.
No, that's not. That's not true. I think for a moment he's like, no, that's not true. I think you both want to.
I would like to still, I would like to get rid of the Demon Lord. I'm not 100% enthused to be stabbing him, but like I know it would be a good thing to do.
You're both on the same side on getting rid of him, whether it be through stabbing or other means.
There's other means other than stabbing.
Yeah?
Alright, mind blown.
Okay. Have you seen a magician?
No.
That explains it.
What's a magician?
She thinks for a moment. Imagine taking the energy around us and creating a sword that isn't physical and is actually just pure lightning.
Literally
And you hit someone with a lightning bolt. Okay.
Why would you stab someone with lightning? You could stab someone with fire. That's way better.
Part of me is regretting not actually giving myself time to talk to you as before.
You gave us 15 minutes. You're sitting here really sad, like.
A lot has happened, okay? I might just need a moment. And this is honestly being more helpful than I thought it would be. I genuinely thought that this was going to be something where I'd have to put more effort into an apology, but now I'm wondering if I was overthinking such a thing.
Probably.
Most definitely.
I mean, you can spend as much time thinking about what you want to think about. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, but I mean, I guess at the same point anyway, she's just gonna use us to stab the Demon Lord. Like, that's all she needs to do.
There is one thing I also wanted to make sure. Do you two feel any different from the last time I was attuned to use?
I mean, no, he's better than the other guy. He's a twat. Or was a twat?
That's where I'm worried. There has been some contamination to other relics, and mainly want to make sure that you two are fine.
Feel fine. I don't feel
Glad to see you're in high spirit.
You make me feel way better.
There is no demon lord around here.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll make sure to point you in the direction when I find him.
You can do that?
She just like starts like, cause he's still in the offhand, starts moving like, as in like, you know, pointing as if gonna throw. Like, yeah, like that.
Ooh, flying. Don't usually go to flying. I'm usually the one that gets stabbed, so maybe you should put me in the other hand. Luna likes to fly. I like to be like stabbed into things.
She starts
Including
doing the
the
thing
demon.
where like she like flicks it and then like grabs it on the way back down, like just starts playing with the weapon like that. Just seeing how it reacts to just being in motion in the air.
Yeah, that's way better. Yeah. But you know, like, you get a firm grip, you twist it in a little, ignite me.
There's just some part of her that's just enjoying the small amusement of these little interactions, having it be almost in a sense like a perfect break away from everything else that's happened, especially with just like the fact that they don't know shit. I don't know, I think she just kind of sticks with that and just mild amusemently like sort of messing with them for a little bit. And it's just trying to also use that time because she is still worried in that part to just see if there's any like weird small differences compared to before. I know that this is like a really difficult thing for her as well, considering the fact she had barely much interaction with them as previously was. But whether it be that just sort of overthinking analysis or just wanting to make sure that everything and every door has been checked before opening one, she's just being cautious.
Yeah.
But still trying to have some enjoyment of the detour from where her thoughts were.
As you like pick them up and feel them, and much like other magic items, it feels like perfect in your hand. The weight is balanced. Nothing looks different on them. They feel the same. Personality-wise, you're unsure. You don't, as you said before, you didn't really communicate with them very much. But they seem the same. They seem to be at least happy that they're back with you.
I think there's a bit of comfort in that. Like, that there actually is like a bit of happiness to sort of be back with her, considering she feels like she has not done much to deserve that. But I think also in that sense, there's like that sort of mirroring, just reflection of remembering what happened as well to lose him in the first place. And I think just on those moments, like the grip just tightens a little bit on them, just not wanting to lose him again this time.
Fair enough.
And then yeah, just kind of keeps with that for a while until eventually the conversations die down. Like, I imagine they just get back to a card for a little bit as like they get quiet, and it's just back to silent contemplation of kind of just compartmentalizing everything that happened today.
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Sure thing. No.
Oh.
Yeah, as you.
You have
put 'em-
insta?
I do. 6.
Yep, as you put them away, you head off back to the Pale.
Yeah. Just like climbs back in the way she left and just takes it easy for the night.
As the others take their short break and then get back up again. Go for a walk around town. As I've said, there isn't much to look at in this town. There isn't any like landmarks of that degree. There's a couple of niche things like the restaurant that you went to, but it's very much a workman's town. They're not here to promote anything, they're here to just do the work.
So I feel like we stay in the inn for the most of the time, mainly just eating, resting our legs, like talking, having a couple drinks, just relaxing, for the day, because we have nothing else to do. This is the day. And then, like, when it comes time for like the walk, that's like we've been there for probably a few hours, and then like it's the evening is approaching. Like before you eat dinner, you get to have a bit of a walk, and then go back to eat more because like, all right, we've been sitting there talking for hours. We need to at least burn some energy before we eat even more. But then it's more of the same. We go back, we eat, we relax. Until it's probably time, unless anyone wants to do anything before it's time to start retiring for the night.
Yep.
Think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is there anything that is happening right before we have a long rest?
We're going to a different inn.
Yeah, like Haito and Mayu. One's like, all right, we'll go to bed now. May leaves. Haito and Mayu looks at it and just walk in the other direction.
Yeah, we all go up to the rooms at the same time. So you guys go into your rooms and then immediately come back out.
Nah, she didn't even book a room with them. Like, she kind of like, it gets to the door, you like guys are like, all right, and she's just like, okay, see you later, and like just takes Haito by the hand and starts walking towards.
Oh, no subtlety. Okay.
No fucking
Subtlety's out the
subtlety
window.
at all.
No pretending they're like, oh yes, we're getting rooms at the Pale.
Haha.
I have like it was never said, but yeah, it's like she has no reason to hide like what the plans are basically.
They just watches you guys just like, okay, bye then.
It's like bye.
Yeah, but
Haito
where are you?
looks at, like,
Oh,
It's like you're like, where's we get pulled away? Haito's like, oh, and like pulled it. Good night, May. Just like pulled away.
We'll meet you back here this time. Someday.
okay.
Like Haito had a plan on being subtle about it, and then Mayu just grabbed him and walks off. It's like, okay, no plan.
Oh, is this what we're doing? All right then.
Yeah.
No subterfuge needed.
Yeah. Then, quote unquote, long rest.
Alright. I will play the long rest.
I will finally drop level 8 wizard on myself.
And we will take a bio break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. I need to pee.
And I will also be right back.
I'll stick around till people come back, and then I'll disappear afterwards. Haha.
I might disappear afterwards for a second.
I
Depending on
will.
how long bio break is to pick up food. But like I'm just grabbing at the door. So
Did that just apply a different? No, it did. Cool.
You're level 8 wizard now. What's your second class level?
3.
Makes sense. Okay, that makes total sense now.
I got it up to subclass, so I can pick armor, which then I can get a proficiency in metalworking tools, which lets me have having proficiency in smith's tools gives me a lot more use of fabricate, since you can only make fine things of fabricate if you know how to make them yourself,
Yep.
i.e. proficiency in tools. And then I haven't touched it since, because I am focusing on getting to 9th level wizard, so we can get teleportation circle.
get that fast travel.
Yes. And then once
no,
we finally
we don't need
have
fast travel.
once we finally have teleportation circle, then he will go back to leveling the other one.
I need to remind myself how the class systems work because I'm very curious to start a new primary class.
Like yeah, one of the other branches.
Yeah.
Or to like yeah.
Haven't thought about it too much yet. Mainly just for variety's sake.
Yeah, I'm like I should do for variety's sake, and like that's the whole thing with this, but
Yeah, also it's just like
I mean,
it's worth
I'm
testing
happy
out
with Druid.
mechanics.
Base happy with Druid. Like maybe if like I think it'd have to be like a if something comes up in the story.
Hmm.
Be it like be a narrative thing for switching. So yeah, at the moment I don't see a need to switch.
Yeah, at the moment I think like class subclass wise, nothing really fits the bill that I feel like I have access to.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially fighter, a battle master.
Which one? Oh, Battle Master Fighter.
Yeah. Or if I can convince someone, a funny tactical guy. I don't really know. Like, I think like Rogue and Ranger are like the two main that fit the Kaede, or at least for like what she is currently.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't shown you this yet. I'm going to show you this picture that I drew.
Well, like I'm very
I'll send
tempted
you-
to. Oh,
There you go. You go. You're talking
how's it good?
important stuff.
I was like very tempted to pick a like advanced class somewhere and work towards that as a way to show off, particularly a class that she would want. I just haven't figured out what it would be yet.
Yeah, honestly, like Wizard is such a good class that I don't really know what to go from there.
Part of me is thinking like fighter into Blood Hunter because that just sounds fun. But
That's kind of cool.
Could use it to feed into the raft thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
but I also might have a new idea for Barbarian if I get my hands
Ooh.
on that PDF.
But if I
Well, I
can get
mean
my hands on it.
the fighter for that might work as well.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, that's what I was also thinking.
yeah, because that's Battlemaster esque
Battlemaster
from-
Plus.
from what we know.
Yeah.
Um,
And then it was what? It was like the Ancestral Blood Rage or something like that. I forget what they called that subclass, but either way, would be
I think
cool.
it's just Pact of the Blood. Hang on, where is it? It's not
It's
here.
not packed. It should be Ancestral something. That's what all the Barbarian
Yeah,
ones
sorry.
are.
Yeah, it's Pactus Warlock.
Yeah. I don't fucking remember.
Oh, God. Need
I am
more
going to
stamina.
use any and all excuse to use the Althea,
Path.
the Dragon Empire book.
Yeah,
I'm
Path of
going to
Blood
use
Fury.
any and all excuse.
I mean, I don't know who it would. Yeah, I don't know. I could fit. I can see an argument for Oath of Love, which this would be a
Oh.
great thing to use, a great campaign to use it in.
That'd be tempting, but there's a lot. That could work though, and it's not for things that you think of. Oh, that could. That hurts me to my soul.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how it could work for you, but I could see it working for myself as well.
Hmm.
I don't know how
not
you
sleep. I could not sleep last night. I took my ADHD tablets like really late in the day. I took them at noon. So by the time it hit midnight and about like close to like 1 o'clock, I just could not sleep. Which is
That's not
bad because I
good.
had work in the morning.
Mm.
It was my fault. I took it. I was like, oh, let's see what happens. I saw what happens. By about
You fucked around and you found
2,
out.
yeah, about 2:15ish in the morning, I gave up or tried to sleep, took out my phone and started writing D&D notes.
Based.
And I knew that there's been parts of Kaede's story that I've been putting off for so long. Even if it's not well written and it's like very like first draft, I just wanted to put it on my phone. And man, after rereading it, I'm like, what the fuck did I write? This is great.
Nice.
I'm in pain. This is great.
Like, what is this? But also, I'm cooking.
I am cooking. I am shameless. But boy oh boy. Like, I'm shameless in the shit that I steal. But my god. It's homages, baby.
Like, yeah, this may be someone else's recipe, but goddamn, am I cooking it?
Goddamn, I'm figuring out how to use pepper. The thing that took me like 40 minutes was like trying to
Okay.
pick a name for someone, and I was like, what other thing could I steal from for a name? I'll be like in the toilet.
Yeah, my father, Sora.
And his uncle Riku.
I mean, we
And
call
my-
him uncle, but
And my other uncle, Mickey.
My sister Aqua.
It's like, oh fuck, it's all Kingdom Hearts. Everything is Kingdom Hearts. God damn it. How do we... It's always Homestuck with me and Eddie. It's always Kingdom Hearts with K. And I think on both sides of the table, we're disappointed in ourselves, but we won't stop.
We are disappointed in ourselves and each other.
am I switching things around XP wise and
Nope.
Nah.
fighting wise?
I have one more level, AJ.
Need
Fine.
points. Gotta level up cleric so I can level up druid.
And that,
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So
Hey, Jay.
close.
Yeah.
I have a quick question about the classes sort of thing. We were allowed to like at some point be able to like pick a second or beginner class and start leveling through that, right?
Not beginner class.
Not beginner? Okay, you can just pick another advanced from what you've got.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, thank you.
Beginners
I just didn't know if that
be given.
given. Cool. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
remember
sorry, yeah,
hearing
that,
some of that.
yeah,
Okay, good.
that's right. There was a way, but it's
We don't know it.
Yep, we need to
Um,
wait and see how that happens. Alright,
Let's
I'll
try
be
to
I
right
find
think
out.
I'm still going into cleric at the moment because yeah, they're both at level 6. It's pretty damn close to leveling, so when that hits 7, I'll switch it to Pedal Knight. Till then, it's still cleric, but I'm gonna play as Pedal Knight.
Fuck, what's my EXP funneling into? It's funneling into
Ranger right now.
Ranger. Where are we at XP wise? Pretty far off. I think I just had a level up.
Yes.
I think for the time being, I need to remind myself actually. What do you mean the module's not loaded?
Because
There was an
They're
issue with that. AJ's probably fixed it. You might need to go into modules and manually reactivate everything,
Yeah.
version whatever.
I'm going to do that right now. When I remind
Nice.
myself where the modules are. It's been that long.
set them to automatic. so
library.
hopefully that's turned on.
Unloaded. Oh yeah, it's not loaded. Doc. Alright. It was 1.3, yeah?
Yep.
Whoop. That's the only one I should need for now.
We don't need combat fatigue no more.
I think I still should have -2.
No, combat fatigue disappears when you have a short
Oh! Right.
rest. It's
My bad,
supposed to
Chief.
be in the middle of a battle thing.
Yep. I guess I'll still rank of it because we didn't actually have a short rest. That makes total sense.
Oh, damn.
Any more changes? I'm waiting on. Are we waiting on Rebecca?
Yeah, I think she just went by a break.
I think it's technically also just waiting on me to make a decision.
I will be here for years then. So /J.
Lamau.
Lamau.
ASI. Oh, ASI could be useful. And then level 9 for this was advantage on any wisdom, perception, or intelligence investigation check if you move no more than half your speed on the same turn. How nice. Very basic. I will funnel my experience into... Open up Ranger, please. I need to double check this. All archetype shit. I'll keep funneling into Ranger.
Okay.
And I will be active still as Rangers while we're traveling.
Okay.
Maybe swap at some point. But while travel, usually Ranger.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that'll do.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Alright. I'm reading my own rules and saying yes. It's how you do it.
Oh yeah. I'm not making you look
Yes.
through old rules. It's been a while.
No, it's
My
alright.
main thought was like...
I was
It's been a
my
correct.
thought was like...
I was correct in everything I said.
Yeah. My main thought was like, oh, you know, while we have the system, I'm gonna see how far I can stretch it.
No, fair enough.
Like, mess with a mechanic. That's the main fun of it.
Right. It is the 24th of October. Finally.
Finally, October!
No, it was already October. It was 24th. You can be happy about.
Yeah, but it is... AJ, it's not March 7th, though.
No one cares about March.
I do!
When are we getting an in-game Halloween session?
Do they celebrate Halloween in game? You don't know.
Well,
I mean,
when
there
I
were always
was
Halloween
playing
events
the
in
MMO,
game.
that was a... Yeah, damn it. Let me do my lead up, damn it!
No.
Right? Yeah. You all wake up in separate locations at around 9 a.m. on the 24th of October. You're all
Fuck.
getting ready to go back. And yeah, unless things
Still
have
shocked
changed.
it's been almost 3 months.
Yeah.
Once we get a message from the Warlords, then yeah, after we get up and tidy ourselves up and just get ourselves go back to the meet up with the others, I could head down to the docks and start organizing getting us a travel across the water. He told the Warlords how that they're leaving in the morning, so they have until the frickin' ferry leaves before he's outie.
Yep.
While we're getting ready, I'll send a message to Is it? Wait, was it Jorge? Jorgen. To tell him that the Jorgen Understone.
Let me read my notes.
My favorite part about this campaign is the one campaign I don't memorize the NPCs' names.
I have a list.
Every campaign. Yeah.
I
have a list of
4 note tabs.
As far as I know, every NPC we have met.
I
At least I've
have
tried.
like a bloody like immense memory for like things like
Yeah, you're gonna
bloody
understand.
Lyria. Yeah, like for Lyria and Echoes, I just have like a memory of like a bunch of NPCs. For here, I specifically go out of my way to forget them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's
so I was
fine.
doing it with Lyria. I was like, I'm not writing any notes because easy to remember them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'll write down features and like names here and there, but I'm not going out of my way to like commit it to memory.
The only, I think actually
Hey,
I wrote
you're
a
supposed
little
to
bit
get
of
it
notes because I
memorized.
had
That's what your
plans for a
favorite voice
session.
is.
not my
But most of my notes for Lyria is what you guys are saying during like the resurrection thing because I had nothing better to do.
Yep.
And also, like, I really like the stuff you were saying. It's like, I want this down.
I don't remember what I said.
I can remind you.
Call
I'm
him
very good at
cringe.
saying things and then forgetting what I said because sometimes I spit fire and I don't realize it.
So I was like, you don't want to die now, Barnabas. You'll cringe if you do. And he took that to heart.
My favorite thing I did was
It's
the
like,
dressing
"Oh, they
down
don't
of
want me."
Sholto.
That was great. I'm so glad. I'm
And
so
I
sorry. I'm
don't
so
even
sad.
remember
I
what I
don't have.
said.
I'm so sad. I don't have that written down. I just remember it was
Remember.
fantastic. But yeah, I'll send a message
Pissed
to
me off so much, I told the
Horden.
fuck off.
Yeah. You called him like pathetic as well, or sad.
I did.
But yeah, basically say, deal has been made, bargained down to 4,250 gold, on our way back to Starhome for a full report.
You know, like, there was a whole thing where we could have gotten a better deal, and we were just like, no, we're not bothering. We have more important things to do in this town.
I mean,
But
yeah.
we did do some bargaining. Because I rechecked the notes. They started at 5,000, and we got them down almost $800.
Which is not much.
Yeah.
But it's something.
That's something.
In GP sense. Please don't make me do the math. I've been doing the math all day today.
Yeah, he responds like, that's good. Thank you very much. And waiting the ore and your report.
Yeah, because I think because he said like the deal getting it down wasn't a huge priority. It was just if you can, that's cool.
It's more
like
just getting it.
The main thing was to get the deal. I also want to do a sending to Aquila. And say, defeated Pride General in Dracanis, heading back to Starhome to hand in quest. Plan to head west to try and heal Atsushi. Hope you well.
I'm fine. That's a lot. Good luck. Stay safe.
And then I'll...
That's a lot. It's like a great response.
Holy
Oh!
shit!
I hope the other arms counted for words.
I did.
Yes. It's like literally
I-
going up to
I was-
someone and being like on the text like, oh yeah, by the way, I just went hunting for a tiger. It's like, what?
It's like talking to your uncle or just going like you only see him Christmas time. It's like, yeah, I got my job, lost my job, got a new job, and they're like, cool, good work, bud.
Congratulations.
Didn't know you
I
had.
wish I had those kinds of conversations.
It's that one fucking Randy Feltman thing where it's just like, this is Bradley, he's 6. It's like, I didn't fucking know you were pregnant. Like, good work. trying to calculate how long the boat is. I think it's a day to cross. Not like the water, but like getting across.
I think it was a day, yeah.
The day.
Oh god, my nose. It took us a day to get from like the town to the city, like across the water and like back in the trail into the town.
Yeah. As you,
I think at least.
yeah, nothing happens as you approach. You know that there are a lot of mercantile vessels in this like sort of not in this little like docks, I guess. There's only really one boat here that takes you to across the river, where there is a much bigger port that diverts to the other parts of the continent. But you find another mercantile vessel that's delivering a shipment across the water once more, and you are able to join onto the boat and reach the mainland once again, sort of ending your day at this little port town, which I don't know if I named it up.
Probably.
I don't think you did, because it was just like the only
Dragon
point of this little port. You did? Oh, there you go.
I was about to
You know
name
what?
something.
It's in my notes.
I checked my notes. Now
I
it's,
didn't.
I just didn't put it in
Right.
Dracarys stuff.
Oh yeah, Dragon Tooth. Nice.
I got a quick question.
Mhm.
What's because we were planning to inform the Diamo of what's going on.
Yes.
Am I correct? Yeah. So yeah, was the plan to head back to Storm's Bluff to do that, or am I doing another sending before you switch to Druid?
Good question. A question that just left my mind. I
I
don't
will
know what the fuck you just said.
I'll also mention before the discussion is fully made. I think we went about this before, and you would
Yep.
have known from in-game that you can go to any guild, adventuring guild, and hand in
I didn't go
quests there.
teleport.
Well, not teleport.
Mm.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
just
yeah,
hand in
yeah, yeah.
quests there. You don't necessarily have to go
Yeah.
back to Koryu to hand in.
We
Yeah,
could-
that's why he wanted to return to the capital, hand the quest in there to get paid, and then head into the labyrinth was Haito's plan.
Well, I thought yeah, because I
Well,
thought we had to head to Koryu. Sorry,
I think
to
we just
hand in
wanted
the
to see his workshop.
Oregon's thing.
I think that was the main thing. We just wanted
Actually,
to
wait,
kind
no,
of,
didn't we
like...
want to go to Storm's Bluff to check the labyrinth there?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what
Yes,
they
yes.
say.
We are heading to Storm's Bluff.
I mean, we have to go Stormsworth anyway to get back to Koryu.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Because that was
Through the
like
mountain
half of the
pass.
mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you
That's
take
right,
the
yeah.
lab
Because
route
to
and go
get through
random.
that, you have to hit Storm.
Remember
That's
the
right.
funny dragon?
Mhm,
Funny
mhm,
dragon.
mhm. But yeah, sorry. I knew we had to do the mountain pass. I just forgot that you have to go through the town to get there.
Hmm.
Yep. All good.
You kind of go past it. You may as well just go into the town.
Mhm, yeah, it's basically there. We might as well.
It's like 2 hours, like, off the way. It's like, you just may as well.
As you find rest in Dragontooth, was there anything I skipped over accidentally that the party wanted to say or discuss while traveling this day, or waiting for the boat, or being on the boat, or leaving the boat?
I don't think there was
I don't think-
anything that was. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing that I have that's like worth bothering to mention. It's just like there's talk and hanging out, and just discussing things and planning kind of the next leg of the journey, but nothing that needs screen time.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah, how-
nothing scene-wise for Kaede, but it's probably worth noting for those who pay probably a bit more attention that she's kind of swung a little bit back to like how she has just been over the last like month and a bit. Like she's still that quiet, like sort of reserved, but like she is participating in conversation. She's got that sort of analytical like sense like there still, and just kind of just back to that form.
How much of a scene you want to be is up to you, Kaede. But I guess to
Mhm.
try and ease the tension, May will bring up like you must be glad to have Sol and Luna back. Because we kind of got a bit like there was a lot going on. And we didn't get the chance to bring it up before.
I imagine like, where would you do this conversation? Would it be like while waiting for the passage, or like while we're on it, or?
Probably while we're waiting for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just probably like would catch her in a moment, like while the other two maybe just chatting with each other. She's just kind of
Or while they're setting up the passage.
yeah, just like looking more ahead, like where we're going basically. And she just like sort of turn a little bit to you. Do you want to make a quick insight check?
Absolutely. So don't think that matters though. Oh, God, I'm not proficient in this.
I'm just gonna throw this in here.
Damn it!
I imagine nothing, unless otherwise. Oh wait,
I don't have anything
Okay, yeah.
to make this better.
Yep. Yeah. She turns to you. She has a little bit of a not so much softer in the sense. I think like it's the sense of like normalcy, where it's just like neutral features, and just kind of like almost like waiting just to see like what you like would say as a normal conversation would happen between us. Like she usually isn't the hugest instigator for conversations. And yeah, upon saying that, it's like, yes, actually, it's been, I will admit, it's been a little bit different to kind of, after everything being reunited with them again. Thankfully,
Yeah.
though, at least on first inspection, I want to give it a bit more time to see if I notice anything, but at least for now, it doesn't feel like they have any sort of contamination at all that I've noted.
Oh, really? They
It's
seem like their usual selves.
for now.
That's amazing.
I will admit I'm not going to be the best source of information on how they were before, but I've got note to at least keep an eye out. I'll
Well,
see if something happens as things occur, but if it's anything like Atsushi, I imagine it will probably happen in a sense of combat.
that's true. I didn't notice anything until we were in a fight.
So I'm not
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm not putting that out yet.
Mhm. Yeah, but hopefully, if there is something in a fight, it will become quickly identifiable.
Considering how hard it is to even try to identify
Especially-
the issues with these things, it's probably best to save our resources until there's even an inkling that something's different, and then to try and dive deeper when we can. Though that
Well,
just
at least-
means having to be aware.
Yeah, but at least now we know that it's a possibility and it's something that we should be keeping an eye out for.
Exactly. Who knows, especially in the sense of how long, like these things, especially entities such as Atsushi, Sol and Luna, we don't really know what the presence of those demon generals can do. Considering the fact that they have the afflictions that they have, and they can have... She takes a little pause there. The effect that they can have afterwards. We just don't know.
Yeah. On reflection, did Solar Luna look different in when Broda was wielding them?
They
Um,
had a bit of
Cause,
a...
yes.
yeah, because like when as she was under the control of the Hobgoblin, like he looked very different. Like he had the black fur.
I think I described, I'm not sure if the colors changed, but once again, I'm using my DM's ability to retcon anything I say.
Sure.
There was a purplish tinge to the fire and to the ice particles.
I'll just redraw everything. Thanks. That did start.
No, that was when they were being held by him.
Yeah. And I've not noticed that yet, I imagine.
No, like when you've got them, they're like the same. Other than like the length has changed, obviously. Like they're still daggers,
I know that,
but
though.
they're longer. But
Yeah.
yeah, they looked. Other than that change, the only thing was like a hint of like blackish purple around the fire and the frost.
Yeah, Kaede will sort of pull the card, lick it, and then like almost in a sense where it's just like a quick click cuck and then just like pulls out the two weapons.
It was
Just for
killing
like
time.
you to have a look. No, just someone who was curious. Especially since last time they saw you that haven't seen you now as you are. That all happens during that fight. And then it just turns back to May. It's like,
Were you saying
Yeah,
that out loud?
yes, and I'm imagining one way.
She's
yeah,
like
she,
she does like a little half smile as she like clearly recognizes it's you communicating with them.
and then it just looks to you. It's like, besides the fact that they are bigger and pointier, not much has really been different since last. And even then, that happened before I lost them.
Oh, they were
You-
like that. And
You wouldn't have seen, but that, yeah. Either way.
So yeah. So as far as you can tell, nothing's changed.
No.
Afterwards.
And at this point now, she's just kind of like holding on to them, just sort of like almost like you'd fidget with what's in your hand, but like she just feels bad about just bringing them out and then just putting them back. So she just kind of keeps them out for a bit, just to kind of like, you know, if they care about paying attention to the surrounding or like whatever. Like I imagine in some aspects, Luna might enjoy just sort of seeing things. If Sol wants to disappear, he can disappear. And yeah, it's just little small things there, but to you, yeah, they look bigger, but seem fine.
Yeah. Well, I really hope it stays that way.
Me
I mean, I
too,
hope they
but-
get better, as in like stronger, but I hope they stay not evil. You know, with. She's nervous about using the word evil because of the altercation, and is trying to find another word,
Jeez.
but like everything else is coming up bad, like corrupted, tainted, no shit, fuck.
Yeah, I think like before the full spiral happens, she just kind of has like like an exhale of just when you say like I hope like you know things are like fine with them, like all we can really do is pay attention, see what happens, gather the data we can, and then try to approach if anything's needed. And then if we can figure out what the fix is for Atsushi, replicate that if necessary. I just don't know how it will make a difference on less sentient artifacts. Additionally, the difference
less
between...
autonomous?
Yeah, I think sentient is still the better term here, because there's at least something there.
where's she is?
She just kind of shrugs at that. She doesn't actually know the answer. Never clue. I am trying to figure that out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see then.
You shouldn't have anything to worry about for now. And I will contact you if there is a similar issue for comparison
Okay.
to see if it is overthinking or if there might be some actual logic to what it is I'm seeing.
It's alright. We'll figure it out.
Sort of nods at that.
Yeah, together. She looks at you and looks over to wherever Mayu and Haito are.
Are we on the ship at this point? The boat?
I think it was
This
while
is-
like waiting for it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
If you want to butt in, feel free.
Go on, Haito. It's your forte.
Putting in.
You can if you want.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
It's
he's
not like-
leaving. He's leaving Kaede to her own device right now. He ain't dealing. He ain't got time for her.
smart man.
She can do what she the fucking wants. He's busy with other stuff.
Harsh. Yeah,
I
it's
some
just
stuff.
yeah, it's just like the conversation like probably slows from there unless it's like sort of mild things like that you bring up. She reciprocates the conversation. Like there is very similar style conversations that have happened over the months. She seems fine.
Okay. That eases her a little.
Mm.
Seems, yeah, starts to relax a bit.
Person.
What?
Nothing.
You alright?
No. But go ahead.
Oh,
I assume she read chat. Either of them.
oh yeah.
You're so good, I took it out of private DMs.
Yeah, it was in private DMs and immediately hit public with a different image, and I'm like, you know what? I got the test image.
I think you did. No,
I got the preview.
I looked it up and I saw that one. I'm like, that's way better. I don't know why this one didn't show up the first time.
I like both though.
That's great.
Happy for you.
Love that for you.
The other one is Joker clapping and it says, good for you, bro.
I did like that one a lot.
Alright. You all take another rest in Dragon's Tooth and wake up on the 25th of October. Saturday, the 25th of October. We'll play another long rest, get some
Alright,
new
yep.
spells.
I'll switch back to Druid.
God,
Actually, that reminds me, I probably need to swap out one of my spells, which I forgot to do last.
I know you're Druid in chat. Wait, what?
No,
Just
no,
spells.
No, you were Druid in the combat track, which is why I was confused.
Oh, okay. I must have not fully clicked, but I only used it for things anyway, so it's fine.
No, it's fair. I was
Ranger.
Keep it as Druid,
Hey, Druid, don't need to touch on. No good.
Yeah.
Dandy.
as you were.
Alright.
Ranger.
Travel time. It's been a bit. You get your chickens.
Yay.
Most of
My
you
bin
get
chickens?
No, the big giant chicken. Chocobo Light.
Backbeats.
Axe beaks.
Yeah, you check over.
Discount Chocobo. This one's blue.
They're all white and therefore ice domains.
Oh! Can mine be like an icy blue?
Sure, this is a fantasy game.
You
Oh,
get
I
the
want mine
shiny.
to have. Yeah, can mine have like the rainbow cosmetic added onto it and post?
The RPG.
Yeah, it's like how when you get different shaders.
I think. I I'm trying to see.
Can I pick the hex code for mine?
Yeah, sure. Get the tool drop. I just wanted to see.
Can I have one of those like cool like skins on top of it, like how you have like the tiger skin? It's got the
There's no
stripes on it.
Fortnite
That's my thing.
skins and chickens.
I want Arctic camo. Where's my desert Arctic camo?
I give him a digital camo that killed more soldiers than it saved.
Yeah.
I think you paid for a week, so
God bless
I
my
think
warfare
you're
too.
fine.
Yeah, we paid for a lot longer than we needed just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid for a while.
And yeah. Now you're back.
Actually, there's
Now
nothing
we
else I'd
begin
swap this for.
travel. Who's lead?
I imagine that's me.
Eat bird.
Unless
The
anyone
one who's
has
really good at survival.
unless anyone has any like sort of qualms against it, Kaide does like step her foot forward and like, you know, as normal, puts herself to lead.
Nope.
Just
Hydra does
assumes
what he
it's
normally
normal.
does.
Yeah.
Sends out Pickles to scout, and then he's going to assist with perception as he always does,
Yeah, I was gonna do perception to look for the tiger.
using Pickles for help so he gets advantage.
I will do animal handling to help with the axe beaks.
Okay. And,
She sort of looks after them a bit.
Oh no, yeah. Because May, what animal are you doing? You being a chicken?
Axe beak.
Okay.
Let's try them out.
Now, because I'm wild shaping, can I have a skin on where it's an axe beak with tiger stripes?
Yeah.
Like these other ones?
Yeah, okay, you get that luxury because you are a druid.
Deny the other stream bot thing. Okay.
What's his
I'm
mine?
just
Yeah.
making sure. Axe beaks don't get a bonus to perception.
Yeah, it's basically an axe beak
Use your
with
number.
like white axe beak with mace markings.
Alright, go ahead, roll them into the box. Remember, the box. Roll into
In
the box.
The box.
This is the assistance checks.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I'm
Pickles
swapping
lets me get
out-
advantage.
Sorry.
Yes, because it's more than it can last longer than.
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, and I'm specifically looking for the thing, the
Yeah.
tiger.
I'm swapping out fog cloud for entangle.
Hydra has a plan once we get close to the area, because we marked on the map like relatively where we were when we encountered it. There's a plan to assist us.
Alright, and then Kaede, what pace you going at?
Normal. I don't think we're in a rush at the moment.
Alright, plus uno.
Yo!
Well,
Now it's a plus 11.
oh my goodness.
What's a natural one?
3.
Also,
14.
Close.
I'll use inspiration on that one.
Alright, go ahead.
Please press the button. Thank you. Jesus.
Alright.
Much better.
It's a lot better.
It was almost a 7 though,
Pick
which
your
still
four
would have
But
been better,
dice.
but
Pretty good. Say that again, sorry?
Pick your 4 tiles.
Right, I get to pick tiles.
As
God, it's so long since we did travel.
as the travel progresses, Bayou sort of needs to start right at the start. These chickens have been in stock for 4 days. They haven't been doing anything, so they're a bit lazy. So Bayou is immediately just being like, "Come on, get up, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's get some
Trying to
movement."
like positive reinforcement, like,
Oh.
oh, at the end of the day, we're gonna have some nice,
There
tasty
you go.
snacks for you. I'll give you scritches. I'll give you some nice scritches if you keep going. Oh, no time for dallying, Mister. Come on now.
In an alt
She's
timeline
just trying.
when Mayu failed, they just look at the bag of feed tied up under their door. It's like, well, we got good food now. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
But scritches.
Yeah, or
but
she,
no
like while
scritches.
she's saying this is already giving them scritches.
yeah.
If I failed, then yeah, 100%.
No, but
She's-
you get them motivated enough to get out of bed.
I
And
mean,
they
you can ask for.
begin. May sets herself ahead of the pack in chicken form, so they can get vision as soon as they can on the areas that you passed. You're not in the area that you spotted them last time, so you don't think they'll show up, but you do go on ahead and you are able to see if you can spot anything like that once more, but given that you're distance away and you weren't in their relative area before, you don't see them. And Haito is, like, Pickles is trying to help Haito, but he's been distracted by Pickles.
Yeah, it's like Haito's like, alright, Pickles, do you see anything good up ahead? And Pickles like, oh, he can't. I see a fucking worm over here, mate. I'm gonna get that shit. I'm like,
That
Pickles,
shit good.
Pickles, you are not a real bird. You are a
Fuck you.
construct.
I'm
He's
the
like,
early bird cunt. I get the goddamn fucking worm.
it's like almost noon, mate. It's not early. Come on.
Look up.
It's because you motherfuckers
You're
are so
speaking-
goddamn slow.
You're speaking like full like Aussie English, and the rest of us are just like, what language is that?
Volga.
Yeah,
That's what it
you
is.
you kind of understand it because it's Australian specific.
Yeah, it's just like, this is a weird. Oh, right.
You're just picking out small English words, and then he just starts saying like "smoko," and I'm like, "What the fuck? What does that mean?"
You
was
are
a
a
scam.
guy. There are no cigarettes. What do you mean you're going on smoko?
I just imagine, like, whoever
Ununionized for at least 30 minutes, cunt.
maybe Kaede being, like, the eldest, so as a
Yeah.
bit more, like, attention to language, is like, she can pick up the C word, but doesn't know, like, has the idea of, like, oh, it's a swear, but doesn't know what it means, and is like, he's saying an awful lot.
I do have a UK background as well.
Yeah, you're not even
So it's like I
offended.
hear it, I'm like,
Just like
I'm just like,
Grandpapa used to say.
No, it's just like, okay, it's a little bit harsh to throw that out there. Just, you know,
Actually-
I've heard it, but it's just like, not this much.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, May has an American background, so she's probably like, "Oh God."
no, yeah, from what I've heard, the UK is sort of like Australia with the C
They're a little
word.
bit same, but it's not as
Yeah.
heavy.
Not as heavy, not used as that often.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
it's
has-
just like, oh,
Yeah, May-
Everyone has backgrounds from other places, and Mayu's
Yeah.
just Japanese. He's just like, I don't know what's going on.
fun fact about Kaede. I believe she is actually born overseas.
Okay, I feel like, yeah, everyone's then is that the case?
But very
Like,
young went back to Japan.
I'm not born overseas.
ah, okay.
We're born in Japan.
But God, her parents wish she was American.
Marabous.
Yeah. With that, Kaede progresses the group well into this area. You find a stop at the end of night, at the sort of near the base of these mountain ranges, and you prepare for the evening. We'll have perception checks for watch order, which I believe is Maya's 1 and 2.
I think so.
I'm last because I have no dark vision.
I think, yeah.
Oh, you might be
Dark
3.
vision. I have dark
or-
vision.
Mine might be 3 and 4 because there's no 3.
Yeah, she's elf sleep, so she took 2.
Yeah, okay, so Kaede starts off,
Yeah.
and then my,
Yep.
and then double my, and Haito.
Hey,
Whenever
this is much different to fucking Christine.
I, functional.
So
Feels weird
I
having a bonus to
roll-
wisdom.
No, I've done great rolls today.
I roll 2, right? Or do I just
Yep,
roll
roll 2.
1 for both? Roll 2. Yeah, that makes sense.
2
Oh,
segments.
hell yeah. I do pretty
Nice.
good, and then I do even better.
You good?
Look at us,
Damn.
locked in. Ow.
Yes, all of us.
I mean, 13's not bad.
Everyone, yeah, the night passes.
Modifier is
on.
doing some heavy lifting.
Everyone is sort of comfortable in the area. You immediately, since you're traveling back up and you're it's getting colder than it was, and you're not in a building anymore. So, you being awake is a little more it's not abrupt, but like you're able to get onto your shift faster with the cold breeze from the mountains and the ocean nearby, keeping you all sort of peppy, even though you don't want to be awake. May is just thinking that like Kaede is so lucky that her friends aren't corrupted.
Wow, she has a good.
She has a
Of
good.
course.
I wish my
Of course.
title wasn't corrupted.
If it makes you feel any better, she specifically did not say that they're fine. to not make it seem like haha Lamau.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just joke. I think May is sort of just.
Yeah, no, I think.
Go on, you could describe what May is doing with her 13.
Yeah, no, I think she's like genuinely happy that someone was gonna seem okay. Like obviously, yeah, still a bit of like we'll see how it goes, but like yeah, if they're alright, fantastic. Hopefully, we can get my buddy there as well.
Alrighty then. So I'm just looking something up. Alright. The next day on the 26th. Sunday.
Sunday.
I don't think I need to
Go.
provide a long rest, right? No one's spelled.
Nah,
anything.
good.
I can untick it.
Yeah, you may as well.
Actually, no, I don't. I'm just gonna be retaking it. So never mind.
Fair enough.
Do you want to do that first?
It
then?
would be a waste of time.
I just allowed
And
it.
clicks.
It's no spell. It makes sense. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Yeah, it's a lot shapes for being beak.
Next shenanigans.
Second verse, same as the first.
Go ahead.
Hey, well, like, sort of as we, like, not long after we started moving, it's like, so what sort of information did we have to help make this easier trying to find what we were looking for before?
We just kind of saw its face off in the distance.
Was there anything else that we were given from the being?
With a tiger.
Just the
Something
title?
about wood. We didn't get a
That-
very good clear image of it, unfortunately. Once we get closer to where we saw it, I do have a means. I have an idea for trying to get something to help us scout in a way. I'm going to summon some elemental friends to assist us in looking around.
little
While
rock
it's
guys
not.
again?
No, because they are slow, and while it would be helpful in certain circumstances, instead I was thinking of something more like methods.
I'm gonna summon fucking methods.
That's what I was gonna say at the joke. God damn it. Yeah, something what now?
Yeah, do something fast.
So good.
I'm sorry, you want them around?
Like, we can get you clean, man. Like, you know, we can get you away.
It's like, I'll just show you when we get into place.
Summons a 6'7" guy thin as a brick. Pile of shit. That is
Fuck
not
you,
what
Tweet
my
I'm
brain,
hard, scratching his
fuck you.
arms.
That's not what
Fuck
I'm
you.
summoning at all.
Why'd you?
What the heck? It's like, no, you don't get it. He can see everything.
Even the things that aren't there.
I need to
The
make up
perfect
a method.
person.
Dude, need to make a method stop look with true sight. 10 feet true sight.
Oh, that's so good.
That's the gibbering
Oh,
after
that's
effect
funny.
of like the ceaseless gibbering. You actually have the madness if you're too close to it. Because you get all the shit you hear him talking about.
Can't fucking ride a motorbike, man. I'll never ever forget that. I'll never forget that exchange. That was like one of those moments that will just live in my head rent free for the rest of my life. One guy singing "We All Live in a Yellow Submarine" at the top of his lungs up Roll Parade, and the other one being like, "Fucking ride a motorbike, man. That's just great. It's like, you guys like friends?
Have fun.
You're like walking together, but you're in your own little like dimensions right now. One's having a great time, the other's angry.
One's on third, one's somehow on the second dimension, the other one's on the sixth.
Can I get the other two help checks?
Later,
Oh
Charlotte,
yeah,
help check.
right. Well, let's go back to my animal handling again.
I'm doing the same.
What?
Alright.
Not
What are you laughing at?
You passing notes?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm passing this.
I like my answer more though.
I said Callista's
Person.
bloodline. She said Christine.
I said Christine.
I think they're both valid.
When bro
Christine
said
bloodline.
do it for the law and now my bloodline is cursed for 6 generations. I'm like, that's Christine coded.
It's pretty much.
I mean, give it a few more generations. You're only on generation 2.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god.
Technically, she's the first generation of cursed bloodline.
Yeah, I was
Well,
thinking your mom, but then I thought,
yeah.
no, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It is now cursed though, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like,
now it's cursed. Another plus uno.
Right.
And what,
Badly done.
That's one.
what pace do you
my
wanna
friends
go
are
at?
helping.
trying.
Normal, and I might want to actually mostly go 3 tiles, I imagine, and then use one of the tiles as like letting Haito do what he wants to scout around.
Okay. Why not go slow then?
26.
Wow.
Slow is only 2, is it?
Slow's 18 miles. Each mile is 6.
Oh, then slow. I didn't realize there was only a
Advantage.
gap of 1. 3. Thank you for your information and help. No.
Alright.
26.
You can go to the 3 tiles you want to.
I imagined, unless someone had anything different, I was gonna go here, here, here.
I
See
think
if we
probably
catch anything along the way. Or do you want to go
like, I think we checked those two. Probably best to end up like here, because with those points we marked were the spots we saw it.
Alright, so we go here, here, here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And once we get past that first spot, when we start to recognize our surroundings, Haito's going to stop everyone, take 10 minutes to cast, conjure minor elementals, and he's going to summon 8 steam methods because they are fast and they don't have fire-based abilities to burn the forest down. His methods are a bit chaotic. And he would then basically have them fan out. They only last an hour. So he basically, as we're like in this area, he would, no, actually, I would also burn Extend Spell. I think I can burn a point here. Yeah, it doubles the duration. So if I hit Extend Spell, it lasts 2 hours, and he'd have them spread out, all 8 of them in like kind of a wedge shape, flying in the distance. They fly like an hour away and then an hour back. Just to, like, scout a large area, because they can find their way back to me. So like we can keep traveling and walking, looking ourselves, and they'll all come back to us in about like right near the end of the time to to let him know if they found anything.
With that, I'll have you roll another 2d20. Take the highest one, because the methods don't have any bonus to perception.
The 2d20.
Just see what the net says. The net of methods.
17.
Okay. Now, with the travel bonuses, there's a DC for the actual traveling that is not the same DC as spotting the guy. So you can succeed into the travel perception, but that doesn't necessarily say you'll be able to find him.
Yeah, so that's specific. Those methods are specifically looking for the dude.
Yep.
But 17 might not be enough.
With
And then this is also where Haito's perception from now on would be Pickles and him looking for signs of the damn tiger.
Yeah.
with
I'm also happy to give like a slight disadvantage help if I'm like half leading, half looking around.
Well, this is sort of probably where you're going to end up for the night. So if you wanted to do like
Okay, yeah, yeah.
your thing during the evening, like that's probably another
Yeah.
thing. That's probably another check everyone's going to make during the night is another perception, which could help for
Cool.
the evening. But with this, so on this second day, there wasn't much, like, no one really influenced the travel here. Kaida did a good enough job of getting you to this position. Once you guys hit the dark zones, May and Haito sort of did their perception-y thing, which to May, like, initially as you're transferring through, the both of you don't spot anything. As you all buckling down from the night, Mayu's having a bit more of a struggle getting the axe beaks who were busy resting for a couple days. You then forced them to march yesterday, and now you're stopping early, and they're a bit rowdy and want to like they've got more energy to go. You're having a bit of a time calming them down enough to rest.
Yep. She's doing her best. She's
As the others are setting up camp, Haito sort of sets up what he wants to set up and spends his time casting the methods, and they go fan out and they come back in, at which point at the end of that they don't spot anything, but using this opportunity while they're all out, both the combination of Haito and Pickles, you just hear, if I can see him again,
Mhm.
near the mountains.
As I repeat, says like, Pickles has seen it. Apparently, it's near the mountains.
okay.
So we're going to want to head tomorrow. It seems like we'll be heading closer to the mountains to see if that's the correct direction to go.
Alright, cool. We have a lead.
Alrighty.
Two assists to this. Once we have a chance to sit down, and like we're setting up camp and resting, Haito uses his short rest to, Arcane Recovery, get back his 4th level spell slot, and then he's going to cast Conjure Minor Elementals again, using Extended Spell a second time to make it 2 hours. But rather than summoning methods, he summons Twingers. Just
What?
little shadow
You
dudes.
got
with
meth heads
fancy
and you got
masks.
pingers. What the fuck, man?
The tiny elementals, like
Beetles.
forest spirits almost. But he summons like a whole fucking horde of them because they are CR 0. So it's like if you can get 8 CR quarter creatures, how many CR 0 creatures do you get?
Hey,
Probably.
fuck
Yeah.
you.
But I'm saying it's a joke. It's like a whole bunch of them. But
Yeah.
he just summons them because they are very good at perception. He has them like all head out in the direction towards the mountain to kind of see if they can find a trail that we can then use the next day to find. So like they're just like searching the area, looking for any signs of where it is to let us know which direction to start traveling tomorrow. If it's directly towards the mountains or if it's more like north into the mountains.
I think the others have. Not Rebecca. Kay and Hez might have noticed them in Echoes, but they're just little.
Oh, yep.
Aww.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
catch
remember
the-
these.
They're just little sprite
Twink.
people.
Yeah, I didn't fully catch the name, but yes, I remember them.
They are.
I
Oh no,
remember.
Rebecca
I
might
think
have
we
been
saw
that
them in Tomb.
Yeah, Tomb. They came from Tomb. They just got.
It was Tomb, yeah.
They just came out. And then there was a couple
Chewing
in
gum.
Echoes as well, but it's been a bit.
Yeah.
since
Yes.
The Pride.
I definitely
Somehow.
remember seeing, hearing a lot about these SIGs when I watched a Annihilation game a while ago.
I'm looking at Twinger.
They're adorable.
I'm looking
But yeah,
at
they have
Light.
blind sight, passive perception with a +7.
Alright, roll advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah, just like me!
So +7.
Yeah, it's not that impressive. I got +8.
advantage. Well, I rolled like shit. I'm going
What's
to
your passive
use.
stealth?
Yo, that's
can
just
I
like
use-
me.
Can I use Coronal Shift to reroll one of those?
What's the range for Colonel Shift?
30 feet. I know.
No.
That's a no from him, dog.
Also, it's a group.
Yeah, I know.
As they fan in and fan back out, they have less information than
Let's use fate.
the.
Yeah.
Than the
They didn't even find
methods.
Well, the methods give us nothing, so. Yeah, no, he doesn't try. He doesn't try any more than that because he doesn't want to spend the spell first thing tomorrow morning either.
The
I don't think
methods-
I could actually do anything.
The triggers come back and they're so upset that they got less than the methods, and Hayato smiles at them. It's like, it's okay. Less than 0 is still 0.
We're going to the negatives here.
And they fade away.
You're
Oh,
goddamn
And then
lucky we
they
can't do
cease to
negatives.
exist.
I'm not mad, but I am a little disappointed.
You're horrible.
Try better next time, and then dispel in the
And then
spell.
They will
bye.
flip you off.
Ooh, that's a cool spell. I haven't seen that before.
Alright. We'll have rest, sleep. We'll have perceptions for the rest time.
I'm not falling into any of that, so well, I'll just leave it as is.
Oh,
Boy.
that second
No,
roll
no.
is not great.
Not my day.
Same.
I don't know. Whatever May or Maya rolled bad with perception checks, it just, I don't know why, but it goes to the scene of Shrek where Farquaad is like, she's fallen in love with an ogre. I'm like, the wisdom caster's failed the perception.
What the fuck?
Don't know. The brain's weird.
That's so
Your brain
weird.
is weird.
The brain's
I thought my brain's weird.
I don't know
It's
why
really
it just
funny.
went to my mind. I'm just like, yeah, Farquaad after this. I don't know.
I did a lot of my
realized
perception and I'm wisdom.
The Tabaxi wisdom caster. I just get proficiency for free.
Yeah, but you also have a strong wisdom because you're a druid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I have even
Man, you suck.
because it's both of them. I have a high wisdom and just
And-
as a Tabaxi, I get proficiency for free.
If I make you
And it's
like tall,
Still
can you
worse
get a
than my
C?
passive.
Actually, at the first shift, Kaede, as you are resting,
Yup.
you notice sort of as in the direction, right at like the edge of your dark vision, you see the two amber eyes once again, but like the moment you clock it, it steps back, sort of
Just
in
chase it
this
immediately?
northwestern area. Yes.
No, Hex doesn't do that. I should get myself bloody Hunter's Mark.
I was
I was about to say, wouldn't that be useful?
Well,
Right in this
that's what
moment.
I was thinking, swapping out like this rest.
Such a good spell.
You swap
Yeah.
out with Ranger?
I'm still Ranger. It's just that I needed to swap the spell.
No, I mean, did you swap spells with Ranger, or is it known spells?
It's known spells, but we've been running the variant feature for one spell for years.
Oh, okay.
Rangers work like paladins.
They do not. No,
They don't?
they are similar to bards and sorcerers.
Bye.
A bird?
Okay. Yes,
I'm
yeah, we-
fairly
yeah, we
certain.
know.
I could be wrong. Because we've been using that variant feature from like Arcana
Yeah.
years ago, which is not a
What's
thing,
popular,
but
yeah.
I like it. I very much have voice paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so I
the
was
worst
gonna
thing
do
about
that.
playing this classes.
Oh fuck yeah! But yeah, I can't do anything about it now. Annoyingly, I could hex it. Does nothing. Actually, what I will do,
Mhm.
considering it's starting to move away, I'm gonna just double check her speed.
Your speed.
40 feet. Not my speed.
Oh.
However, I'm also 40 feet.
Ophelia?
Actually, can I?
Yes.
Sorry, can I?
Yo.
So I just wanted to get a quick clarification. Does it look like an actual physical tiger, or is it like just a face of a tiger, like basically like an image?
The
you go.
only things people have seen have been like the eyes and
Oh, okay.
sort of like
Visage.
that, and you're all just. I think everyone's assuming that it's a tiger, unless I've stated that it is.
That's
like,
right. We just
think you
had a
have.
theory because I think someone
No.
rolled that a wooden tiger fell under this god.
Like,
That's right.
I think,
Imagine Mufasa, but more transparent.
I think there's a legitimate like I think given the scenario, everyone's agreed that it is a thing, and above the table it is, but I don't think anyone's seen that it is.
Confirmed. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just assuming.
Yep. Sorry. I forgot that it was.
The
it was
assumption
just
is
the
correct.
eyes.
It's just it hasn't been happened yet.
Stop it. That is correct, but stop.
I'm not saying.
Uh,
I'm willing to give people the benefit of like you've known about this thing.
What are my favorite enemies again? Oh, wow,
AJ,
weird.
spoilers.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
I will, in this moment, because it won't really cost me anything, I will summon Euphilia, and I'll probably just send her along just to kind of run after the thing, because I think she has a large range before the telepathic connection cuts off. I can't remember. I always have to check this every time, so I forget. It doesn't say anything. I don't think it even has a connection to me. I think it just literally.
Yeah, I don't think
X.
you've got to tell it. You don't even have a telekinetic thing.
It just
You
goes.
You actually just tell them to do things. In real
Yeah,
life.
yeah. It's the sort of thing where it's like a quick summon. I'll summon her in fire because that's red's noticeable in a snowy area, and I will sort of point to where I saw her, and like just before it starts to fade, and just go follow it, and just I want to just like sort of if I notice anything happen to the connection. I will also just sort of note, it's like, after a few hours, come back.
Roll a +2 check, because they don't have proficiency
No.
in perception or survival.
Yep. $17, which is not better than me, but
They do some sniffing,
they're walking up to them.
and by the time that your shift is like ended, and you're maybe like prepare like an hour after your shift, as it jumps into May gets startled by Euphilia sort of crunching her way back into camp. And that's what that 11 is. Yeah, you see glowing sort of
Red.
red eyes coming from the
Yeah,
shadows,
there it is!
making your way towards it.
Yeah, like, because I've described her before, but the best way to sort of, like, imagine Ophelia is just that she is a makeup of energy in a sense, but it's, like, a lot of, like, multicolored dots, except for the element that she is the brightest, and it forms the outline of the creature and creates a, like, a little bit of a solid sort of state to it. So you just see this, like, red lizard-like thing move forward. Small creature.
And,
He just like sees a bunch of lights and we want to be like, there's a thing. Oh wait, no, it's Ophelia.
Just imagine she just comes back and just nuzzles next to Kaede.
Yep. There's a little toaster for her.
Yep.
And then
I don't really need it. I need it.
How? She's a friend.
I don't need the other one. If it's cold, I'm fine. If it's warm, I'm fine. Sorry.
May's a bit jumpy for the rest of the shift, and therefore isn't as effective as she usually is. You start off being able to the same thing, sort of at the edge of your vision. You see the eyes, and then once you clock it, they go back and fade back into the distance. And then as you spend the morning as like Kaito's waking up, you sort of stare in that area and your eyes are hurting because you realize you haven't blinked in a bit.
100%. Haito's fault.
And then Haito is fussing over her.
It's just, we're just like, now now I'm just like chatting with him and I just get distracted. It's just, it's what it is.
Yes.
What do you do?
Chat.
That's a weird spell.
Sorry, spell was offensive.
Elevated
Spell-
sight is so weird.
It's
Spell
weird.
of chatting.
Oh, that's not what I think it is. Yeah.
It's just like the top-down view. You're playing a strategy game.
Yeah.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate right now,
Yeah.
guys.
Why would that be weird? You played this game top down for years.
You know what?
Your character
You're
can see what the
right.
player sees.
They actually see it from my point of view.
You
Yeah, they
play
see the
this-
tile grid.
You play the spell, you're like, oh, this is just a video game still. This is a weird dream.
But
Yeah.
where does the guy end?
You attempt to understand Chim, you fail and cease to exist.
No.
Alright, we will do one last day, and then we'll call it for the night, I believe.
Yeah. I think that's a good
Swapping
idea.
out Hunter's Mark, and I'll take out.
Okay.
Ooh, Valkyrie Strike. I'm keeping self-sacrifice,
Alright.
self-curse.
We'll
My
start
beloved.
off with the helpful tricks.
Quote unquote.
I'll get
You
through
have
to
been
these
helpful.
aspects one day.
I got +1.
I don't think that's me.
I think it was you the first time.
Oh no.
Zilch.
Zilch.
Actually,
Negative.
-1.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
guess
was waiting for something like like maybe you get inspiration.
I mean, Hato would have.
I don't have inspiration, so I shouldn't I?
No, you didn't.
You rolled advantage.
You rolled
You
advantage.
fool.
Ah, I see. That's what I was gonna say. I rolled number ones. Fuck.
No, you didn't roll the
Fuck.
You rolled A1. And slow
before we
number
go-
first, Yes.
Yeah. Before we go, I want to turn one to one's like, how do we want to approach this? Do we want to put our full efforts into trying to find this now?
Yes.
Like, in the sense of, do we even want to move far at all? Do we want to have a little bit of distance between us? How do we want to approach this?
If you want, we can move up. I can summon the elementals again, do a large scouting area for us once we're closer to the mountains. Then, after they come back, we can move again if they don't give us any answers and try again, because I can do that twice in a day. In fact, I
That's
believe I can do
good.
it 3 times in a single day.
Can't do
So we
that.
can-
Can do that.
That's like, well, it explains why we're moving at a slow pace, because we move, scout,
Yep.
move, scout, move, scout.
Then we'll do that.
Alright,
We'll move slow.
so
That's good.
I guess we're moving to the tile where we saw him last, like this one. First.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's me.
Survival -1. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Reminder, I have a +10.
Yeah, I forgot it was modifiers then -1. I was thinking it was going to be a 5.
Yeah, I specifically have decked myself out for this.
Alright, which 3 tiles are you going to?
First one here.
Okay.
And then I send out the
Do we-
first wave of the Twingers to check for the.
Do we want to sacrifice a tile just to have a more in-depth check?
I mean, like, well, this is the thing. G tells us how far we're able to travel, because the idea is we head out, we go to this tile first, basically, we send out the Twingers. We're unable to basically go anywhere properly for the next 2 hours, because the Twingers have to go and then come back. So,
With you
we'll
guys,
we'll probably check this surrounding area, and then we'll move again.
with you guys sort of waiting an hour, it's like it's basically a short rest, which you're gonna get 2 of before you need to take
Mm.
a long. So you basically with that you're going 3 tiles anywhere. With like you're rested enough
Okay.
after each short rest to make the 6 miles that you would.
The
Yeah,
tile each
okay.
time. Okay, cool.
It's still 3 tiles.
Yep.
So we go there, send out the Twingers the first time, natural 20.
Yeah.
Do they get us any information to let us know where to go next, AJ?
They do not.
As in they don't find anything here?
Yep.
Alright, then I guess we move. Is this tile a place we can go, or is that like mountain?
That's a place you can go.
Okay, do we want to go there then
We'll
next
squeeze in.
day?
Yep, we'll squeeze in there.
Alright,
Yeah.
then I send out the second wave of the Twingers.
Yeah, I can't really help with this stuff where I'm at.
That's 17.
I can try and send Atsushi. Or actually, can I have Atsushi make perception checks as well?
Yep.
Can we do it? Like I can send
You-
pickles.
Yeah. Do you want them in the tower?
No, you can throw them out loud.
Eh. No,
Which-
that's probably not helpful.
Which tile is Haito gonna use the pickles? In him?
Probably this one because it's in the middle.
Okay.
I'll send pickles as well, just in case. No.
As you send Pickles out with your help, with his aid in perception, while this doesn't affect the travel and you getting inspiration at all, once you send Pickles out in this tile with yourself, trying to help you, they're like, you don't see anything. Like, Pickles isn't giving you any information. They've gone dark as they've flown off. Effectively, your one is applied in this tile.
Pickles like gives me no information.
Yep. Like, they go radio silent the entire time until they get back, sort of thing, which you know is weird.
Yeah, he mentioned like, is that like he's like asked Pickles like, what happened? Why haven't you been telling me anything?
I didn't say anything.
But you weren't. Looks at the others and goes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie, everyone. Like, at least 30% to 40% of the time Pickles is out, they're yammering constantly about the most inane stuff.
Watering?
Yammering, talking.
Yamero?
But she was quiet the entire time she was out. So that makes me think that we may be in an area that we're going to want to spend time and look a bit more closely. Do we want to stop traveling and do a more in-depth search ourselves here?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. It would allow me to actually be able to help a bit more.
Alright.
Can do.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
In which case, I have one last 4th level spell for the day. I'm going to, rather than casting another elementals, because it's limited on them, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability at 4th level, so I can affect 3 people on Wisdom, Owl's Wisdom or whatever. Putting one on... Because, Pickles and me can travel together, so I have advantage, so I put it on everyone else. So May, Mayu, and Kaide all have advantage on Wisdom checks.
Cool.
So everyone gets advantage on Perception.
Woo.
And just in case we want to try, be a little bit,
Take these.
blended in with the approach, I could also cast Pass Without Trace, just to keep us, that we might actually potentially have a drop on it for once.
I doubt it. Looking
Okay.
at us every time.
No, but
try.
it still could help.
Okay, doesn't
Try.
hurt to try.
Exactly.
Or, maybe by the time it looks at us, it's a lot closer.
Or maybe it'll notice us noticing it, later, so we can get a better look at it.
Yeah, if I can get close enough, I could probably rush it and then Hunter's Mark afterwards. That's my plan.
Okay. Let everyone roll Perceptionis with advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Which it's already applied, isn't it?
Better.
I didn't apply it.
No,
Yes,
oh,
it
you didn't?
was.
Okay,
That's
cool.
a 19 and a 20, so that's a 26.
Holy shit!
I'm distracted
locked
keeping this.
in.
I'm distracted figuring out what the hell's going on with Pickles.
Oh. No, there's no reason for me to roll.
Actually, fuck it, I'll do
I feel
another
ya.
one on. Just He's okay.
Technically, I should do the same with Ophelia as well.
He's doing his best. Thank you for being here.
Similarly to the last time, Hayato, you get no communication from Pickles this entire time, effectively another one. And Atsushi and
That makes sense. I rolled a second. This is my second dice was a 1.
And Atsushi and Ophelia are both searching, but they don't seem to spot anything out of the ordinary. However, Mayu, sort of resting in the treetop, sort of near, more easterly, going back towards like the forested area that you were just going from, sort of not necessarily at the border of the hex, but sort of a decent feet away. You can still see them. The amber eyes of a tiger that is laying on a perch. You can see these glowing, like sparkling blue stripes upon this sort of wooden frame of a big cat that's sort of lying there.
See that? She's just like, there they are, and like points to the like it out to everyone else.
How far away is it?
Maybe like 80 feet.
Okay. As we sort of turn to it, what's the reaction on the creature?
It's sort of giving, like, it's just sort of looking at you curiously. Sort of, its eyes are narrowing as, like, it's noticed that a lot of you have, seen it.
Spotted it.
Like look towards the tiger and kind of just like give like a sort of a small bow of respect, not like the full thing, but kind of like the head nod, like eye contact, sort of trying to like have that exude that aura of like we're coming here with respect sort of thing.
Slowly gets up from this resting position, still standing on the branch.
I want to be prepared to Hunter's Mark if it starts to go away.
As it looks at the lot of you and it says, in each of your heads, it doesn't say out loud, sort of accompanied with like the rumbling of like a roar of a big cat. Very good, kittens. Now, time to play hide and seek. As it
Hunter's
starts
Mark.
to fade. As you cast Hunter's Mark, it's reflected back on you.
Fuck you!
We have to try and find it. That's the whole thing, I'm guessing. Alrighty.
Well, I'm assuming this is the thing for next time, AJ?
I think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna keep rebuffing everything?
I mean, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's a god. It's a god says no.
Yeah, but you didn't have to rebuff my
God says no,
cool
try.
fragment stuff. Like, come on.
God says we do it out my way.
I'll take the highway.
God says you are not cooler than me.
The highway is like back to the
You cast Hunter's
Bluff where
Mark.
we like don't get the cool abilities.
You cast Hunter's Mark, the tiger walks right up to Kai. They're like, this is a fucking stealth thing. I'm supposed to hide. You're supposed to find me. Just sort of eliminate
You
the
ruined my whole
challenge.
thing!
No.
You're breaking the game! Stop breaking the game!
You're cheating!
Smacks you on
Stop
the head, walks
it.
away. Try again.
It's like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
taking
it's
my
it's
like
like,
ball
you
and I'm
shouldn't be
going
doing
home.
that's like the idea. It walks up like, you know, like the whole hunters thing, you know, I'm meant to hide, you're meant to find me, you know. There's kind of a give and take with the whole, you know, what is, you know, kind of a faux pas in the gaming landscape here.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now, you're kind of being a bit cheap. I'd like it if you just, you had some respect for the game.
Like
And then it
mechanically,
legendary
all this-
resistances and it
We
moves
can-
away.
Like
I
mechanically.
feel like it kind of takes out the fun of it.
Yeah, mechanically, the spell gives you the win, and we don't want that. It's supposed to be a challenge. Like, we considered that.
And then give me back my energy.
Don't spend the spell.
It's not my fault. being like somewhat creative.
Yeah.
I burned all my 4th level spells already, so.
Yeah, magic isn't gonna help you fight.
No, I mean, like,
What
I
if-
feel like an entire like smorgasbord of twingers might have assisted in terms of scouring the land, but they fucking can't roll to save my life. So
They did their best. They're on a 15.
You wouldn't happen to say that tiger might be Fey or Goblinoid, would you?
No, who would have thought?
Ah, my favorite targets. No.
We'll do the players, and I can go. Darren, what are you doing next week? Because he's the only one. Unless Kay.
Oh my
What am I
god.
doing?
Kay?
Oh,
I mean-
someone has something?
yeah, Tuesday I'll be streaming Dark Souls 1 because I'm playing through every FromSoft game, or every FromSoft Soulsborne game I can on PC. So sadly, no Demon Souls or Bloodborne. I wish. Starting Dark Souls 1, working my way through them, including shit like Elden Ring and Sekiro. And then, obviously Thursday is Terraria, which AJ will also mention, and I'll be here on Saturday streams like always. And who knows, I might talk to AJ tomorrow, be like, hey AJ, I know we're meant to be doing D&D writing on Monday, but how about we play Slay the Spire? And while we're doing it, I mean, like, come on.
You're gonna make him stream on his day off.
STS2.
I mean,
it's
it's Slay the
STS2.
Spire.
It's STS2.
It is STS2, yeah.
And everyone can be like, oh, STS2, that's banging.
I'll join.
Yeah, people can come watch while we don't do D&D writing and we instead play Slay the Spire.
We have another fucking 6 goddamn weeks before any information we write is relevant.
Yeah. There's only so much we can pre-prepare things.
But yeah, go on. Oh yes.
I don't stream, but I have a new social media that I'm posting my art on, and I am setting up a Patreon. It's just Kessa Swift 19 on Blue Sky. The Patreon is Kessa Swift 19. Not much on there yet. Still getting it set up, but
I'll
yeah.
add those into the I'll
Send
switch
the
out the
links.
Instagram because you say you're moving away from that, right?
Still going to use the Insta, but the Blue Sky is going to be much more active with a lot more stuff on it.
Yeah.
A lot more variety.
Yeah, it's
Commission's open.
different. Yeah, commission's open.
For me,
I've got nothing to say.
not yet. She owes me a couple runs. At some point, dang it.
Shout out to March 7th.
Shout out to 7
That's it.
March.
Shout out to 7 March. Because that is how we say it around here.
Personally, so Tuesday is more Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna go fuck around in Prem for a bit and find out what the deal is there. Wednesday is more Digimon Adventure PSP. I did 5 hours of grinding. We can finish the arc, I promise this time. That's why I put I'm sorry in the title, because I didn't think it was gonna take that long. But the grind is done. We can do my favorite evolution. We get to see the cool mega evolutions and the cool animation. So yeah. Thursday is Terraria. I think we're ready to do the next thing. We've got a couple bosses we can do.
Damn.
Empress of Light, Duke Fishtron.
Because I was gone for one day.
We did one boss day. We did one boss in events
What
3
the fuck,
times.
guys? I
We-
can't
we
believe
actually
it. You
did
left me
fuck
in the
all.
dust. You left me in the dust.
We got you a fist. You're going to be happy about it.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, we've got a couple of like they're not mini bosses, but they're like bosses that aren't necessarily linked to progression in terms of like main to thing. Because next is the cultist, but we can at least do Duke Fishtron and maybe Empress of Light for Darian because he wants that thingy bad.
That'll get us goodies.
I might try Empress on my own and hope I can get a good roll, but I'm also not going to hold out hope forever.
But yeah, because Fishtron's got a bow that I want, and yeah, just a couple of gathering things. Maybe do
Yeah, I've got
cultists.
some stuff for both of them as well.
Maybe set up one of the pillars. Who knows? We'll see. But Darian was like 2 or 3 sessions, and I think it's just still 2 or 3 sessions left if everything's going the way that it's been going. But I mean, Darian's
I feel
got
like next-
stupid luck, so it might be faster.
I mean, I don't plan on being like, hey, we can't do Moonlord until I get my thing, because it's just going to take too long to get it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But we got a variety of things to do before we can do Moonlord still. So it still might be 2 or 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Because I think we do want to try Empress Alliance, because I think that's a good fight to end on after Moonlord. But we'll see. But we want to do it before. Friday is Professor Layton. I'm back with that. I'm not tired and/or going to Book of Mormon. I am back, and we can continue on with the funny puzzle game. And then there's no stream Saturday. I'm sorry, I said it at the start. The birthdays keep piling up. We have 1 Echoes this month. It will be the 21st. If there's something comes up on me for the 21st, I'm saying no, and I pray that everyone else does.
AJ.
Yeah.
AJ. How funny would it be if I couldn't do the 28th?
Of this, it's fine.
It's okay. Guys.
Oh no, you're right. The 28th. That is the Echoes game. If you can't do the 28th,
That would be hilarious.
well, you're not relevant.
I-
You're not the
I'll
one who
be-
needs
I'll
to
be-
make decisions.
What?
It's like, oh, if you can't make it, it's fine.
You can text us what choice
Okay.
you want, but the people that are needed to to make the choice are Jeremy and Mim. So you can make your points and we can let them know.
Well, fuck. Alright.
Present your case
Fuck you.
and message it to me.
If it's an issue.
No. I'm just joking. The 28th for birthday.
Yeah, it's a birthday present. 1 Echoes before bra.
Yeah. Echoes and it's for Ethan.
And then we'll be back with this on the 21st for chapter 48. With the tiger puzzle, fun tiger puzzle.
Fun tiger puzzle.
The Tiger Hunt puzzle.
Hopefully it's a fun tiger puzzle. It could be incredibly not fun.
We'll find out when you make the mechanics tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe later. Until then, have a good evening, and we'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye.